Come on down to Smokin' Joe's Crack Pipe Emporium and get your free drug paraphernalia. Make sure to ask for the Hunter limited edition crack pipe so you can feel like an overly pampered, privileged white man while becoming incredibly high. We have pipe and smoking kits of every shape and size to fit your smoking needs and make sure you feel that racial equity. Don't forget the needles and syringes in convenient shareable packs of 100. We're here for all your getting high needs. Just come on down, man, to Smokin' Joe's Crack Pipe Emporium, located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. Just look for the big White House. That's Smokin' Joe's Crack Pipe Emporium for all your getting high needs.
The opinions voiced on the Raw are those of the hosts and the callers and not necessarily represent the views and opinions of KTOX and Ruben Broadcasting, or its advertisers. The opinions should be considered as the ramblings of raving lunatics.
Yeah. You're listening to The Raw with Henry and Miss Raw, brought to you by Pirate Web Radio Productions, Ruben Broadcasting, along with KTOX 1340 AM and 92.9 FM, the Tri-State's undisputed talk leader.
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream, fuck you!
Fuck you!
Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill. Man, fuck Fauci. But COVID's near, it's coming to town. We gotta act quick, shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Doc does it, and they call him racist. We the people.
And welcome. It is Raw. I'm your host with most of this is Dan Hansen. Of course, we have Renegade and Coco joining us tonight. Henry is off at a city council meeting doing his civic duty as a Needle city councilor, the fucking politician that he is. But anyway, like I said, I want to welcome in Renegade. How you doing, bud? Yeah, you need to turn on the mic.
Sorry, I muted my mic because I have loud dogs.
Well, you know, and Coco has loud birds, so we're all good. Hi, Coco. How you doing, hon?
I am good. I turned up on mute because the bird was getting a little bit loud, but yes, I am here. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Anyway, tonight we're dealing with a variety of issues. One that cropped up recently, where a reporter was shot by a Democrat or so. I don't know all the details. Renegade does. We'll talk about that here in a little while. And of course, we're also dealing with this person by the name of Fogan or Froggen or whatever the fuck her name is, who has decided that she wanted to come out and say to American veterans, and this is why I have some veterans on tonight, American veterans, die or get PTSD. And we've got the video of that, and you know, some wonderful information about her as well. And of course, those who would defend her, which is almost as disturbing as she herself. Would you say that, Ren?
Yeah, I would.
It's just.
Yeah, I eventually had to mute the entire, just everything related to it because it was just going to make me mad.
Well, you know, I intend on making you. I intend on making you absolutely fucking enraged tonight. Like
no, like on Twitter, getting mad and losing another account.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but you know, the only thing I have to lose tonight is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch myself. So fuck them. I don't care if I lose them, but I won't lose Twitter, and I
Won't lose. Oh, there's Coco. Hi, Coco. Hang on. That isn't the normal can.
This is a pint.
Oh, good Lord. No, Ren. No, not on my program. I will lose everything. Not on my program. Anyhow, this person that goes by the name of Fogan or Froggen or fucking, I don't know. God, let me turn on my share screen here, because this is the wonderful person right there. Now, in days of old, she used to have public medical expert in there until she was called out and called to be a fraud, because, well, she's a fraud. And she has a master's degree in like less than 2 years of experience in the medical field, and quit to do a full-time Twitch. Anyway, she last what is it? Well, October 7th, a year ago, when the news first started coming out about the Palestinian attack on Israel, she was out there going, "Yay, Viva Revolution. We want, go. They're taking back their land from the river to the sea," the whole 9 yards. And it was rightly construed that she was rooting for the terrorist organization Hamas, which she tried to vehemently buy. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Because it was the terrorist organization Hamas that created this horror show. I guess I can. That's the kindest I could make it. Now, if I get anything wrong, you guys jump in and correct me, okay? Okay.
So wait, she lives in the U.S., right?
She lives in the U.S. I think she lives somewhere in Michigan. To be honest with you.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Her father is, I don't remember her father is. Her mother is a white woman, American. She lives here in the United States. She absolutely has no problem biting the hand that feeds her. I almost called it that night, tonight, biting the hand that feeds you. And she's just a rotten piece of shit. I almost don't want to show this, but I'm going to, because people need to understand how awful, how absolutely fucking terrible and awful that people can be, especially towards Americans. So this is her. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she lovely?
And it's wonderful that we finally found these.
I was gonna say something, but she ate my words too.
She looks like she's been eating Muslim children.
Yeah, very possible.
She's Muslim Ms. Pac-Man. Just waka, just gobbling everything up.
Allah, 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 Allah.
She does have a moon face. She does. Oh my God.
Moon
she
pie?
You know what? She might have a little bit of that extra chromosome.
She's over there hoarding them.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's bring PH. Hey PH, welcome to my nightmare here. Hopefully you can get your mic turned on. But hey, hello PH. Oh, that's what I say. There you are, PH. We hear you now. Wonderful. Welcome to the shit show, man. Anyway, let's get on with this wonderful fucking person.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers.
That's where she starts. I have no pity. No fucking soul.
Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. U.S. military? Who fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Get PTSD, U.S. soldiers.
But it's feeding time while she's doing this. So is she actually like chewing with her mouth open while she's doing
I wonder
this?
if she's like a cow and just grazes throughout the fucking day.
Yes, she does. She does. She does. She is. You know, I have no room to talk. I'm a little bit overweight myself, but you know,
you're not sitting there feeding your face while you're doing a show, and you know there's decorum. And this one, she's ghetto.
You haven't met my
Well,
partner.
I was going to say.
Go ahead, PH.
I was going to say jokes on her because I had PTSD after my first tour, and it just made me a better soldier, more alert. So,
you know, the funny thing is that she's on here and she's running her mouth, and you know, she did that in her own fucking country, she'd be killed.
Well, the thing is, this is her own fucking country.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so if she did that over there,
she'd end up in a live leak video.
It would be an honor killing.
Yes, absolutely.
And her father and her brothers would be celebrated for offing her because she's disgracing the fucking family.
Yeah.
She would not survive under Sharia law.
She would not.
Yeah, these fucking people here in the U.S. who never actually lived under Sharia law have no fucking clue the shit that goes on over there. Like, oh man, I know some horrible things that happened over in the Middle East because of Sharia law. There's a reason why I have my opinions I have.
And that's fine. But here we have a supposedly a fellow American citizen. A fellow American citizen who wishes death or PTSD upon you because you served your country. You served to make sure that this piece of shit could go on to graduate high school, graduate from college, get a master's degree in whatever the fuck bullshit you got it in, and then quit all that and do a live stream and trash Americans. Boy, that makes me feel special all over. Let's continue on with her. Jump, choo, choo, choo.
A pair of shoes. Figuring out how you can get to the doctor. Figuring out how you can get some key resource.
It's Hababa the Hutt.
And look at those fucking nails. Seriously.
She needs to go find a salad snack bar. Salad snack bar.
Well, this is how we get canceled.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I can get canceled. I don't care.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. But not to her. To you.
Yeah, well, okay. Take a look at what she's drinking, too. All right? Let's go back to what she's drinking. That's a Pepsi product.
That's pretty American.
Well, they also support Israel. Pepsi does. Very loud, very very, very. So you know, she doesn't support her side very well. She's fake.
No, it's all a grift. It's a shtick that she's figured out that works for her.
Absolutely.
And she can't be canceled because she's a protected class.
Oh, I got news after this is over.
So
I do the ones I'm like whatever about the US soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book.
No. I'm going to interject. Now, none of us thought what we did over there was fucking wrong. We got pissed off the level the government lied to us about that put us in harm's way, because we thought we were fighting what we're fighting. So nothing we did we thought was wrong. It was like we were fighting a fucking war. It was
Correct.
the government lying to us.
We were lied to, and that's why we're there, and we were lied to. But we were there, and we fought, and we woke up every fucking day, and all we could do is survive.
Do your job and survive.
Do your job and fucking survive and get through another fucking day. And it was Groundhog's Day every fucking day.
And you, Coco, were saving lives.
Yes. Yeah, it was a combat medic.
It was someone like Coco that saved my life and got me meted back to launch school.
And then
and we saved everybody. We saved our guys, we saved the Iraqis, the coalition forces, we even saved the motherfucking insurgents.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I know a Marine who carried a wounded Iraqi 1 mile on his back to get him medical attention. So,
oh, you mean he didn't commit a war crime and put him out of his misery there on the spot?
Nope. I mean, there's like, this is why a lot of us, like when I got back, I fucking hated CNN. I hated them with a passion in mainstream media before it was popular. Because I was sitting there and I was at the, what's it called? The Balad, where we sit there and wait for our medevac. I'm having a brain fart.
You Takata?
Yeah. And they had CNN going. And CNN was covering a place that I was just at and where I got injured. And they're making us look like these horrible, like violent, crazed lunatics. I'm like, that is not how it fucking went down. Not one bit, you lying pieces of shit. I mean, holy crap. They lied so much about so much crap, it's not even funny.
If you show me a GWA veteran that still trusts the government, I'm going to show you a fucking idiot.
Or a liar. Or a liar. An out-and-out liar. Because you have some of those that are now in government.
Yeah.
And now they profit from it.
And now they big time profit from it.
I mean, I'm kind of a catch-22 because the hubby, he's a contractor, and you know, it's hard for me because he's been black-pilled too, or red-pilled, and he's like me. And once I go down that rabbit hole, but there's sometimes he's like, babe, you need to stop. I know how you feel, but and I'm like, okay, I'll behave. I won't say anything more, you know. But I do not trust the fucking government. No way, not at all.
Yeah. Well, let's go on with this for a minute.
I do the ones I'm like whatever about the US soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book.
You're a good person in my book. You're a good person in my book because you agree with my fucked up worldview.
Tom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted.
Well, I will say, we killed a lot of people over there that needed killing. Holy crap, there's some evil motherfuckers over there. And I don't lose a wink of sleep over those fuckers.
Not gonna argue.
That are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism, fuck this.
Okay. Well, somebody please explain to me how the United States is imperialistic.
The Constitution was a compromise. The key to moving
I wish we
don't have any colonies.
You know, part of me wishes we were, because then I knew exactly what I was fucking fighting for over there. I mean,
yeah, we're
if we were imperialistic, we would not have left Iraq and Afghanistan. We'd still fucking be there.
No, it would be the state of Iraq and the state of Afghanistan flying the American flag.
And we would still own all of Mexico. We wouldn't have given half of it back. I
I cannot understand. I truly, I cannot understand how this person can think that we're imperialistic. I don't. It's almost like they hear a word once and oh yeah, that's a great word. That's a great insult.
Yeah, but you look at a lot of teachers in high school and college professors nowadays, that's what they're teaching the kids.
Well,
that's what they're teaching the kids. And it's like, the only reason why they have a fucking job is because the federal government pays them and their unions protect them.
There you go.
Oh, the comments are getting entertaining.
Oh yeah, those comments are entertaining. When talking about American soldiers. They give all the PTSD back to their wife and kids most of the time.
Oh no, I'm looking at the StreamYard comments from YouTube.
Sorry, I haven't seen those. My goodness gracious me. Here's Chuck. Who the fuck is this person? It's choice of a new generation. War crimes don't win hearts and minds. There you go.
The point of war isn't to win hearts and minds; it's to fucking win. Period.
Yeah. The U.S. hasn't had 20,000 service members in and around the Middle East.
And how much of that is embassy staff?
Yeah. And we really didn't leave Afghanistan and. Welcome back, Coco.
Once again, embassy staff.
Embassy staff, yeah. Embassy staff. And who else? Anyway, let's go on with her. We're almost done with this bitch for a moment.
Change, like fuck imperialism, fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD, and I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
Over the last couple of days, temperatures are supposed to be around 65 this time of year. That's what we're looking at. All right, so there's a front coming through as we speak, and that front is going to get down towards the I-40 corridor.
There is. I'm almost fucking speechless. I'm almost fucking speechless.
I'm waiting for her to post some friggin' stupid video where she's crying and doing the ugly crying and people are attacking me and I'm an American.
Here's the
I'm gonna have to interrupt for a second because of our little friend here. He said, if the U.S. would have left Iraq, we wouldn't have wounded soldiers in Iraq. Who do you think staffs the fucking embassies? It's the U.S. goddamn Marine Corps. And the Navy, too, since we got to have corpsmen on hand.
That would be correct, but this moron putting the little messages on there, and we didn't leave any wounded in Iraq.
Well, so. Chuck is a veteran as well. He was an MP. And that's okay. I'm sure Chuck will call. let his opinion be known rather soon. But it's this woman. All right, and here's the good news. Because of this video and a couple other videos, she's now been banned off of Twitch. She's banned from Twitch. She can't post any more videos. She can't run her fucking grip. She can't sit there and beg on US military personnel.
She needs to be added to a national do not hire list.
Oh, absolutely.
Blast her little Down syndrome moon face all over fucking social media. Do not hire the tard because she eats too much and her nails are too long and she needs to go to Gaza and go figure it out.
Yeah. Well, her excuse for all this was Ethan Keane lied again and said myself, Arabs, and our guests did a tier list where good equals Arab and Jew equals bad, which isn't what happened. Our tier list was who has Habibi pass, which is a meme tier list we did with a variety of creators. Here's the clip from the content, blah, blah, blah. As a former judge, I know experience matters. So instead of taking responsibility for the content she posted, Twitch just banned some of the most prominent Middle Eastern voices. She's a fucking American. See, where was it? 30-day ban for people like the bottom of the barrel, Hamas, but other people get 2 weeks for advocating genocide of Palestine. Got it. Just absolutely no fucking shame. No fucking shame at all.
Well, she needs to stop occupying a Christian country and go to the Middle East.
Here's the thing, all right? Her and her fake ass Muslim attitude wouldn't survive 30 fucking minutes. Her nails would be seen, her face would be seen, and her head would be lopped off. All in about the same space of 20 minutes. And if it wasn't done by her family or whoever's escorting her, her family and whoever's escorting her, their heads would be on the floor too. Welcome to fucking dumb shitsville. Yet no, she says here in the United States, all comfy, all comfortable, and go, fuck you, American soldier guy. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD and die. I hope when you come back, you don't get health insurance. I hope everything bad for you right now. Were there atrocities during war? Yes.
Abu Ghraib is the big one that comes to mind. That whole prison scandal.
Yes.
That's the big one that comes to my mind.
That was completely disgusting, and those people are now rotting in Leavenworth.
I think the chick is out.
Possibly. Go ahead, Coco.
As well they should be. I mean, that was just fucking, oh my God, that was just such a bad fucking, all of it. It was just the insane running the asylum.
Absolutely. The insane running the asylum. But you know, here's a statement I would agree with. If she had said, war is an atrocity. Hands up, I agree. There are no fucking winners either side. But when all you do is criticize the United States, bite the hand that feeds you, bite the hand that keeps you safe, bite the hand that guarantees you the right to get on the internet and say stupid fucking shit like that, fuck you. Expect to get criticized, expect to get dragged, expect to get your account shut down for saying incredibly stupid shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of line. Somebody tell me. Am I out of fucking line for what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
No, she's gonna end up with one of those videos of I'm being targeted, I'm being harassed, people are being mean to me.
You know what? Goddamn straight we're being mean to you. Goddamn fucking straight we're being mean to you.
And I can only imagine who her parent. I at this point I kind of like somebody knows who she is, where she lives, and they're fucking going ham on her ass right now.
Yeah. Here's the problem, Coco. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. PH, you got something to say?
I was going to say, people like her, and a lot of these other fucking idiots, they don't realize every day there are men out there doing violence on their behalf to do the best they can to keep the violence off of their front doorsteps. And they've lived a comfortable, cozy little fucking life. And they live in this fucking bubble of whatever fucking Marxist bullshit that they fed into. And they're just a bunch of useless idiots.
Absolutely, they're fucking useless idiots. What say you, Ren?
100%. 100%.
The Marine of few words. But you know what's really interesting is who supports this person. Who speaks up and goes to bat for this person?
Well, from what we've seen, a whole bunch of OnlyFans whores.
Well, you know, thanks for busting that bubble. That's okay.
Sorry,
that's all right. One of them goes by the name of Sandy Frizzle. Okay, here's Sandy. Isn't she cute? Isn't she wonderful? Oh, by the way, she's an adult content creator
with a Palestine flag.
With a Palestine flag, and here is her link tree to OnlyFans, Fansly, ManyVids, Pornhub, Cash App, Throne Wish List, Instagram, Venmo, and I don't know what MFC is. I'm afraid to click the link. I might get finger aids. And then people over property, aka communist e-girl. You can join her free OnlyFans page. She sucks so bad she can't even fucking sell it. She has to give it away.
Oh my God.
Well, not to mention the Soy Boy Simps that jumped to her defense too. Those guys were really pathetic. Like, holy shit!
Look, if you go to my Twitter profile, matter of fact, I'll go to my own. I will go to my own fucking Twitter profile. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to go to my very own Twitter profile.
Sorry, y'all are aware of how we were kind of messing with Shads all day today?
Yeah.
Somebody in the group chat I'm in with him discovered that there's a thing known as dinosaur erotica.
Oh, good Lord.
And tagged him in a book cover for one and said, Shads, what does this mean? And the book cover is a billionaire dinosaur forced to be gay.
Oh, God. What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck?
I'm ready for the asteroid now.
I've been ready for the asteroid for a lot of years, but no, this is my profile. Just a sweet person, love to love others. Transsexual woman, conservative talk show hostess, DD214 alumni. Every single one of those soy boys had every conceivable pronoun known to the universe. He, him, they, them, zim, zer. Unfortunately, none of them were.
In a perfect world, they would be. Oh, did I say that out loud?
You said that out loud.
Well, none of them responded to the picture of an airstrike I took outside of Baghdad.
Yeah,
and I said the people in that photo, their pronouns are extra and crispy.
But you know, it was go ahead,
and they
Coco.
and they smell like bacon.
Let's go to the phones. The Raw, you're on the air.
Hi, Misty. How you doing tonight?
Doing good, Red. How are you?
I'm fine. Just enjoying the show.
Excellent. Guys, you can hear Red, right? Okay, they can all hear you. So what's on your mind, Red?
Oh, not much. I was just thinking about that time when we finally showed Stone, Stone off of Twitter.
Uh-huh.
Was when he finally figured out what them boys are.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Armageddon.
That was
Armageddon is right. Did Stone go to sleep? I hope he went to sleep.
Yeah, he went to bed.
He went to sleep, but he is a little bit of a prude. I mean,
Poor Stone.
You gotta love him.
Us mountain folk, we're raised way different. Right? Like way fucking different. Like I still think of my mom as a virgin nun saint. I mean,
listen, I made the hubby put out the first date, so you got to You got to test drive the merchandise.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know I made Panda wait 2 months.
What was that, Red?
I remember Coco's story. I was there on Curamel's show.
Okay. Oh Lord. Yeah, I remember that
And
night
also,
too. That was
Coco,
awesome.
I'm glad you're back on Twitter. I missed you.
Well, Coco or who?
Yeah, I had to switch over to my Scam Tifa Pam account, and then I just updated it. But between myself and Ren, both of our accounts have been nuked and targeted.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about that here in a little while as well, because frankly, there is a concerted effort to ban everybody with opposing voices. That's fine and dandy. I'm all in favor of banning people who wish harm on others, wish violence on others, wish this and that. But when you're just having discourse, normal discourse, back and forth discourse, let's ease off the ban button. Let's ease off the suspension button. And
well, you see, here's the thing though, Misty, whenever they can't counter your argument, the only thing they've got left is to shut you up.
Well, and that's the thing, and that has been what they have been doing for 5 years now. 5 years. You don't agree with what we're saying? Well, we're going to shut you down. We're going to make sure you can't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
It started in late 2019 and continued through whenever Elon Musk bought Twitter. And it's better now, but it ain't fixed. Ain't nowhere near fixed. Ain't nowhere near fixed. Look what they did. Look what they did with the laptop. They banned that story. You couldn't even share that story. Every time you shared that story, your account got locked down. Or that post got kicked out. Or you got shadow banned. Anytime you would try to share information about COVID-19, your account would get locked down.
That's when they introduced the 5-strike policy.
Exactly. And it kept going from there forward. Now, do y'all remember? Do y'all remember the Twitter files? No.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
for those of you who don't, Elon Musk, when he took over the company, said things are going to change. We're going to be transparent. So he allowed a few independent news people to go in and look at the entirety of Twitter unfiltered. It ranged in a series, I think about 20 different stories that exposed government interference in Twitter daily operations, shutting people down, specific accounts nuked. And it just kept going on and on and on and on.
This is like the shit the Stasi used to do in East Germany or the KGB in the Soviet Union.
Precisely. It was government control of information. They wanted complete control to be able to they wanted complete control.
Well, it's the same shit that the secret police did in Iraq, and that's how they were able to control all the provinces. I mean,
it's the same shit that any totalitarian government uses to control its people. You can't go ahead.
I apologize, but before I do go, I do have a question I want to ask everybody here.
Okay, go ahead.
Have y'all seen the recent tweet where Israel said that they're going to attack Iran for like the millionth time in the last 20 years? Y'all think that they're just bullshitting this time, or do you think they might actually conduct a little war against that country?
I think they're living enough right now after Iran launched all those ballistic missiles at them.
Mm-hmm.
That they're finally saying enough is enough.
Well, and take a look at what they've done in Jordan too. I mean, they've really stepped up operations. Starting with
not Jordan,
Lebanon. Sorry, Lebanon.
Yeah, because they're actually really good allies with Jordan, all countries, which is
yeah, I understand. Hey, Henry, welcome. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel real confused. I feel real confused right now.
Go ahead.
I want to root for Israel. But I can't. Oh, y'all remember the attack that they did on the USS Liberty?
That I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, and that one has been argued to fucking death. The United States, unbeknownst to Israel, entered with the USS Liberty. All right. It was an American spy ship. They didn't tell Israel that they were there. Even though they were allied, they didn't tell them they were there. They were there monitoring the war.
Mm-hmm.
They got shelled. When it came out, Israel apologized and paid reparations. And we said, we probably should have told you we were there. So it was an incident, but it was a non-incident.
Correct.
So, we have a policy, don't touch our fucking ships. Right, Coco?
Well, yeah, as of late, apparently you can, because how many ships have been attacked over the last 2 years under this administration?
I know.
So
let me put it this way: until the bottom Richard gets repaired, I think the Navy ought to change its motto to "We tried."
You know what? I can't even begin. I've had all last week. I dealt with fucking. I retired recently, right? And I've had fucking recruiters calling me. Recruiters
wanting you to re-up.
I'm not coming back in. They even brought out one of the brothers. They brought out another chief. Hey, how's it going? No, this shit ain't happening. I swear to God, I'm like, I will not. I'm not doing makeup tips for boys in the Navy, and we're not doing this shit. Fuck that.
There you go.
Dude,
All right.
we can't.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my girlfriend could use some makeup tips from you.
There you go.
You know what? It's been so nice that I haven't had to wear the same uniform or put on makeup or put my hair in a fucking donut forever. And it's fucking awesome. Where my head, where my face doesn't feel paralyzed because my hair is so fucking tight. Because that's the one thing that the Marines will teach you. They will teach you females how to do our hair, so we don't look like a bag of fucking ass.
There you go.
And you put your hair in that fucking donut, and I mean that shit will last for fucking days. It's awesome. But then again, you end up with like nerve damage on the back of your head too. But
yeah.
So I've heard. But on the surface fleet, do y'all still have to wear those blue digital camo, or have y'all gone back to something a little bit more traditional?
So I was never Blue Side Navy. I've only been with the Marines, and then I was with Spec War. So they got rid of the blueberries, and now they're with Type 3s, which is the green digital that looks like baby diarrhea.
Baby shit in a diaper.
Yeah, and it makes no fucking sense. But yeah, they got rid of the blueberries. In
I'll
fact,
say this, though.
I turned mine into a wreath that's on my front door.
I'll say this, though, not trying to kiss Ren's ass, even though I do love the guy. No homo.
Yeah, right. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Camo.
You said what?
I said the Marines have the best digital camo.
We have the best uniforms, period.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right, Red. Thanks for the call.
You know what? The best thing was when the sleeves got rolled up, because it was like fashion show, and it was like the sexiest fucking thing on the quarterdeck. Everybody comes out, and that shit's like fucking just. Oh God. That was
God,
like,
I wish PH was still here because he fell off, but we'll get him back. Well, we'll get him back, I'm sure.
Coco reminds me so much of this Navy chick that I used to work with.
Am I her?
Why don't let you work on P3s?
No, I did not. No. So okay, the one fucking Marine that I lost my shit over, and I was like, he was a lieutenant colonel, and he came on the quarterdeck, and I was supposed to salute him, and he was so fucking gorgeous. I just went, and I remember the fucking corporal.
You just reminded me.
Oh my God. And I was like, I lost my shit. And he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, hey,
Ren.
I love it.
Are you still there? Are you still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Do you happen to remember who Uriel is?
Archangel?
No, Uriel. He was Erica's friend from the Marine Corps.
Oh.
Let's just say there's a reason why he got the nickname the Pounder of Navy Twinks.
Oh, good God. All right, Red. Thanks.
Hey, Coco, I dropped something in the group chat for you.
Oh, good Lord.
Every time I look for shit, I fucking get kicked out of this group. So I'm just staying right here because I'm not like
there
that.
You go.
Yeah, I'm afraid like every time I move, and plus I just did some Smokey Jones, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get like super confused. So.
Well, there you go.
But I'm not gonna lie, this fucking lieutenant colonel, dude, I was like, oh my God. And then we did our PFT, and we would start on one side of this park, and there were all these like really pretty homes, And he's like, this is a really pretty place. And like me being random, I was just like, oh, well, sir, so this mansion over here, this is going to be ours because secretly you and I are married, but just we haven't told anybody. And he just started laughing at me. And he's like, Doc, you're a little bit psychotic. And I'm like, I know, but you're just really pretty. And he's like, we need to start running. And I'm like, okay. And then we ran 3 fucking miles, but I ran and I made sure I was behind him so I could watch him run. And it was fucking the most incredible 3 miles of my fucking life. So there you go.
It was worth it, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was worth it, right?
It was totally worth it. And actually my run time was up by like probably 4 minutes.
Oh,
so, I know.
I bet you could. I bet you could run in front. I bet you could run in front of him backwards too, couldn't you?
I just enjoyed chasing him. It was just fun. and I made it super fucking creepy too. I remember my gun. She was laughing at me. She's like, he is so creeped out by you, and I'm like, awesome.
There you go. You've done your job then.
Oh, good Lord. Way to go, Chief. You've now sexually harassed a senior level officer. Nice. Way to go.
I was an HM3 or HM2 at the time, so yeah. I didn't care.
I'll go swinging for the fences.
Dude, I was a crazy woman, and then the CO's like, Doc, are you going to be okay with him around? I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Every time he came into the office, I was just like, this guy was just
go ahead,
beautiful.
PH.
What, Coco, were you in Balad in of 08?
I was in Fallujah 07 through 08. We left June of 08. We went through Balad. I did convoys my last I was the only female corpsman doing convoys.
One of my injuries I got when I was out of Balad, we in there, and she was giving me it's not
we're losing you.
Oh, my internet.
Yeah, your internet's your internet's breaking up real bad, dude.
A router come back. Good.
Yeah, why don't you disconnect? Why don't you disconnect it and reboot that router and then come back, and then we'll give it another try, okay?
Yeah, but I know we went through several places picking up people doing convoys. So possibly I don't know. Did I threaten you? I'm sorry. I was very angry then.
Frustrated from that pretty boy, huh?
I don't know. We didn't hear all the stories, so
I know.
Yeah, so it's got to be one of those things. But
that lieutenant colonel came after I got back from Iraq, and whoo boy, I was like, God damn this. Oh.
Well, there you go. So we were talking a little earlier about the rash of bannings, especially off of Twitter, and I know this affected you, Renegade. I know this affected you, Coco, but it's affected a lot of other people, conservative and liberal voices alike. And I found some extremely disturbing information, and I shared this out, and it all came to fruition from one particular post from Dr. Izzy. She claimed that because of an automated reporting tool, she was able to report 1,643 accounts, get 943 of those suspended, and 421 permabanned.
Who's got their TV on?
That'd be
me. The TV is right above me.
Oh, okay.
So it's all good. We're not gonna worry about it.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just wondered. I just want to know.
Oh, we're waiting for the news to come on because one of my local stations is the reporter that got shot by Kinzinger's buddy today.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
We're going to talk about that here in the next hour.
Oh no! Well, you know what? I almost have my voice. Someone tried to get my voice censored at city council tonight.
We'll talk about that as well.
Absolutely. We got break right now, don't we?
We got break here in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
But all this stuff, mass reporting, the mass reporting, the getting all your buddies to report somebody because you don't like them, is a terms of service violation. Using X applications, X web client, X help center, or even X API. That is that's a violation. So how the hell would you do that? Seriously, how in the hell would you do that? So I went and did a very simple web search. And I came up with this. Now, this is one of many that I found. How do I automass report on Twitter? Well, I found right here, Ray, tool inventor, with the help of, and I'm not going to give the name of the company, it allows you to report mass tweets. You can import mass tweets by keyboard, links, usernames, more detailed info. You can create such a task as shown in the picture, and then run the task, and it will auto-report tweets with your account 24/7. It can even use multiple accounts to report those tweets. And right here in the blurred out section.
So wait, so you program it to just continually auto report.
That is correct.
As soon as it sees that keyword posted.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
We got you back, PH. Maybe, possibly.
PH, are you there?
By the way, Ren, I like the beard.
Didn't he have a long beard before?
No.
Okay.
No, that
was someone different.
That was Stone.
I gotcha.
That was Stone.
I've had a longer beard before.
Yeah, well, no,
I just get tired of it.
We had Caramel and Stone on one night.
I'm working on mine right now.
Yeah.
Working on it.
But these kind of tools, weaponized as they are, damn it, we lost PH again. Weaponized as they are, all right, can make it near impossible to have any kind of discord at all. I think I came up with about 10 to 15 companies that advertise openly on Google to do just that kind of thing. Yes. Good night, Julie.
Good night, Julie.
Good night, Julie.
But And here's the other issue. Regardless of how loudly you complain, and I've been complaining about that and reposting this entire tweet series now for a couple of days. And while yes, it's gotten great attention with users and friends and stuff like that, it's not hitting Twitter X at all. It's not getting recognized by the owner who spent $44 billion and then promoting free speech. It's not hitting the people that in support. It's not hitting the people in the people that are supposed to be monitoring this kind of behavior. They just don't give a fuck. Later that day, I began to suspect something else. I began to suspect that maybe this is an inside job as well.
It is.
Because of this note that was left on a tweet. It reads, there's no evidence that stupid prizes are won in stupid games, although stupid prizes can be bought from Etsy. Although there's plenty of evidence that can confirm that Liz Churchill, who is the original poster of this, is an absolute fucking cunt that half decent vet would put down. That would be a veterinarian.
And that is still up, right?
Yes, it is.
Right. Correct. And she addressed Elon Musk herself, and and notice how none of these whale accounts are like really, really going to bat for her.
Yeah. None
of them. And it has the KY stains all fucking over that.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. And so I'm beginning to think that this is a welcome back, PH. I hope you're with us.
Any station on this net. This is PH 1776 radio check over.
Yeah.
5x5.
Authenticate Victor Charlie. Anyway.
Red Fox to Gray Squirrel. The pigeon has landed.
The trees have nipples.
Oh my God, the trees have nipples. The trees have nipples. Anyway, welcome back, bud. So anyway, he still has an authenticated Victor Charlie. So I don't know if we can let him in on the net. But anyway, it really makes me wonder. It seriously makes me wonder, are we just stupid pawns? Raw, you're on the air.
Hello, it's your daughter.
Hi, kid. You're on the air.
Oh, okay, well, I guess everyone's going to hear this.
Excellent.
Is this Megan?
Is this good or is this bad?
Well, it's a good thing. Casey and I are wondering if you're okay with getting helium for us, so for the balloons.
Getting who and what for what balloons?
Helium.
Oh, helium.
Yes, because we're having a Halloween party.
Gotcha.
She's bringing extra chairs in case other people want to come.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this to my panel of people. We've got of course Henry, we've got Renegade, we've got PH, and we've got Coco.
I rather want Henry's opinion.
Okay.
I say yes.
We're doing this as a group thing.
Helium makes you talk funny, so there's that.
But all in favor of me getting her helium. Go ahead and let me know.
Yes.
That's one. That's two.
And it makes you talk funny.
Thank you.
PH. What say you? I need to get
go for it. That's a good to go.
Renegade.
I'm having a Halloween party for my my Special Olympics friends that I'm letting go.
Okay, well,
and-
we haven't heard from everybody yet, kiddo. So Renegade,
Hold on.
do I get a bottle of helium for her? Yes or no?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, there you go, honey. The yays have it. I am now stuck buying you a bottle of helium.
Yes, Megan.
Send it.
Thank you, Henry.
Of course. Tundra voted too.
Of course, Tenra. She loves me so much. I miss her.
She does, yes.
All right, kiddo.
I'm actually doing an event tomorrow, Megan, at the Desert Star Academy schools.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing 3 presentations, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Mm.
All right, Megan. Thank you. You got a yay on that one.
I have one request.
Okay, go ahead.
Good luck with your friend tomorrow, Henry.
Your daughter needs to make you suck in helium and sing the Lollipop Guild for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
And it has to be recorded, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
By the way,
that
that will be the national anthem of PH's midget army.
Oh my God, that you need proof of life on that one.
That's
You
right.
gotta have
Yes.
it.
All right, Megan. Thanks for the call, hon.
Bye, Megan.
Okay, I thought you might have been our break, but hey, at least I got everybody on board.
Okay. All right, honey. I love you.
Megan.
All right, I love you too. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Megan's so awesome.
She said, thank you, Henry. She is awesome.
Yes.
All right. Hang up now, kiddo. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye, Will.
Bye. That's how long as she stayed on with us, huh?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, she's hanging out with friends right now. So
nice.
There may be some liquid encouragement involved. I don't know.
Uh-oh. The waitress made me drink that.
Look, she has her own place.
That's right.
She's over the age of 25 now.
That's right.
Responsible for herself. She knows my phone number, obviously.
I love her excuses though. The waitress was so nice.
The waitress was so nice.
She just kept bringing me drinks.
Now, mind you, all right, for those that don't know the story, we went to a year ago. I went to Nashville to see a friend of mine in concert, and Megan wanted a margarita. I said, okay, fine, I'll buy you a margarita. Well, she sucked that one down, and the waitress came by and said, "You want another margarita?" And I kind of shrugged my shoulders. Megan said, "Yeah, sure, I'll have another margarita." 7 margaritas later, because I stopped paying attention to her. I was watching the show, and poor Megan is, well, she's 5 foot nothing.
And she's a casual drinker. She's not an alcoholic.
No, she's a very casual drinker.
Yeah, I feel fucking called out.
She was, let's see, very, very, very blasted. And of course, I had shows the next day I had to do. She was passed out for every single one of those shows. For the next 24 hours, she was completely passed out. She would get up every now and again, drink some water, vomit, and go back to bed. That's how sick that poor kid was. It wasn't until Tuesday she was starting to feel any kind of better. But yeah.
But the waitress was so nice, so that's why
the waitress was so nice. It was the waitress's fault. She was so nice.
That's right.
Honey, it's okay to say no. They won't get offended. But she was so nice.
She wasn't thinking that the next day. She was like, God damn it.
Yeah. I'll never do that again. I promise. Get me through this one.
Oh my God. Oh, look, more margaritas.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, then comes camping this summer for her birthday. That was a nightmare in itself. Anyway, it is the Raw. We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to hear more from our panel of guests, and we're going to cover an interesting story of where a reporter got shot doing stupid shit. Classic fuck around and find out. Right here on the Raw. We'll be right back.
Time Call Taxi is here for all your transportation needs, whether it's a ride to work, the store, or anywhere. Time Call Taxi is here for you. Call 928-763-1010, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Going out to paint the town red? Call Time Call Taxi and get to and from your fun in a timely and safe manner. Call Time Call Taxi, 763-1010. That's 763-1010.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
All right, everybody in the car. Let's go.
What are we going to do first when we get there, Mom? Go for a hike?
Sure, if you want.
What about canoeing? Can we go canoeing too?
I don't see why.
What about a bike ride? No, I want to fish.
Okay.
I've never been fishing.
Honey, we can do it all.
How long does it take to get to the forest?
It's not.
Is it going to be long?
No, sweetie.
I bet it takes forever.
It's not that far.
Are we there yet?
Yep, we're here.
Already? No way. Come on.
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Also, find fun activities to do like boating and biking or camping and hiking, plus much more. It's all right in your naturehood. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council and the US Forest Service.
Okay, this is the target house.
Yeah, but Jimmy, what about this here sticker?
What sticker?
Right here on the door. These premises protected by Southwest Alarm Service. 763-4331 and 753-2333.
That's just a sticker. One of these companies is going all over town giving these things out to everybody. Forget about it. If you're ever going to be any good in the burglar business, you're going to have to learn these things. Now, we're inside. You get the stuff down here, and I'll get the stuff upstairs. You know, cash, jewelry.
Jimmy, what time is it?
It's about 1 a.m. Why?
Because it looks like the sun came up outside.
You in the house. You're completely surrounded. Come out with your hands in the air.
Just a sticker, huh, Jimmy?
Southwest Alarm Service, 753-2333 or 763-4331. Because real security is more than a yard sign or a sticker. Call Southwest Alarm Service today.
Southwest Alarm has the only 24-hour locally monitored central station.
The opinions voiced on the Raw are those of the hosts and the callers and not necessarily represent the views and opinions of KTOX and Ruben Broadcasting or its advertisers. The opinions should be considered as the ramblings of raving lunatics.
You're listening to The Raw with Henry and Miss Raw, brought to you by Pirate Web Radio Productions, Ruben Broadcasting, along with KTOX 1340 AM and 92.9 FM. the Tri-State's undisputed talk leader.
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream, fuck you! Fuck you! Oh yeah! Wear your mask, take your pills, now a whole generation's mentally ill! Man, fuck Fauci. But COVID's near, it's coming to town. We gotta act quick, shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Doc does it and they call him racist. We the people. Let's go red. We the people. Let's go red.
And welcome back. It is the Raw. I'm your host. Most of this day enhanced. Of course, we have the Renegade. We have Henry and Tundra, who is guarding the sacred phone number 928-476-0331. I had to think about that for a second, Henry.
I know, huh?
928-476-0331. Of course, we have PH as well. And hopefully Coco will be back. We'll see.
We tried to give that number out on the air on radio.
Yeah, I've tried to do that on the air as well. You know, that's okay. Actually, I've done it. I had to do it once. Remember when the internet was down?
That's right.
I gave it out on the air so we could take phone calls, but you know, it worked out for a minute. Anyhow, welcome back to the program. So, Ren. I found it. Billionaire dinosaur forced me gay.
I knew it.
And then there's prehistoric passions unleashed. She would surrender to the Saurians.
We were talking about this in the group chat. Like, imagine when Miss Lola walks into the publisher's office. It's like, I got another idea for a book, and that poor publisher's like, oh shit, here we go again.
Sex slaves of the
you got dinosaurs banging people again, don't you?
Yeah.
Worst day of my life.
But you know, I like this one. for no particular reason. Anyway, so yeah, that one
that group chat is wild.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
Well, I mean, it has me, Shads, and Toenail in it. And
oh,
Demp.
fuck. Yeah, I am staying completely away from that one.
Julie's in it too, though, so
that's fine. I'm still staying the fuck away from that. I mean, look, Toenails is awesome. I mean, Toenailed is completely cool. I dearly love him. He's got a unique insight on a lot of things, but he posts some of the most fucked up things in the world. Some of the most fucked up things. He has no problem posting his junk in a variety of things. I mean, once he was fingering his Glock with his dick.
He did it with his SKS too.
He chambered his fucking dick in a shotgun. And the last one I saw, he had wrapped his dick in a fruit roll-up.
Panda was just talking about that, the fruit roll-up or the one where he put it in a hot dog bun.
But he's awesome. He's great. He's a good guy. Welcome back, Panda. Oh Lord. So, God, where
real
quick,
were we
going? Go ahead.
Did you see this today, Misty? What one of those hard liberal veterans that I get in spats with?
Uh-huh.
One of them, Lucas Kuntz, he had a shooting event with that stupid ass fuck that says he's a U.S. Ukraine veteran.
They
were having a shooting event and they shot a reporter in the arm.
Yes, we will be. Matter of fact, you gave the perfect segue, and I'm turning this one completely over to Renegade here for the description.
With the pictures, the longer. Let me send you the tweet. I'll message it to you so you can pull it up so we can judge these pictures one by one.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if I can. Which tweet was it? There it is. All right, I sent it to you on your DMs.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's from Lucas.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
So the dude who actually hit the reporter.
I brought this up now. Great day at the range with my friend Adam Kingser, whatever the fuck his name is. We got to hang out with some union workers while exercising our freedom. Always have your first aid kit handy. Shrapnel can always fly when you hit a target like today. You've got to be ready to go. We had our first aid kits, so we were able to take care of the situation. I'm glad Brian is okay and I was able to continue reporting.
This is the worst one.
Picture number one. Now,
okay, let's.
Yeah.
They're not even 10 yards from steel.
Yeah.
Adam Kinzinger has like a 4 to 16 power scope on there with the crappy little grip pod bipod thing that we all somehow ended up with at one point in the military.
Yeah, I was issued that shit.
While shooting above Tannerite.
Yeah. Now, for those of you who don't know like Henry, Tannerite is an explosive. It's a pretty safe explosive. It takes a lot to set it off.
Something like a rifle round.
Well, yeah. But when it goes, it goes.
Yes, it goes boom, bad, big bada boom, 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 big bada boom. But yes, this is safety offense number 1. Whoops.
Real quick,
go ahead.
Canada doesn't even put targets that close when she practices with her 10mm pistol. I mean, look how close those targets are. They're shooting out with rifles.
Oh, and one comment that I saw that was hilarious, that bolt action there on the right-hand side, that's a 308 apparently. So a 308 at roughly 6.5, 7 yards.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like way too close. But anyway, hey, look, we're out here for a photo op. You know, what could go wrong, right? Here's the group. Nice group photo. And everybody's all happy. And here we are looking at all that nice Tannerite and shooting equipment and, you know, slugs over here and loaded. Well, let's just call them what they would call them. Loaded clips.
My question is, why is the cameraman downrange when there's a rifle pointed downrange at him on the left side of the table?
Sure. I'll explain that in the next picture.
Dylan, don't bark. Tundra, leave it. What time is it? Oh, yeah, there's a motorcycle going by.
This is a picture of said reporter getting
first
patched up because he caught a round in the arm.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't report this.
Oh, but believe me, we're reporting this.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Well, then they put a gauze bandage on him and then a fucking tourniquet. It's
Yeah.
like
A jank tourniquet too.
Well,
Apparently, it was.
here we go. Boom, right there.
This is a perfect liberal opportunity right here.
Yeah.
That
but
you need
these
to get
are
rid of all guns.
liberals. But these are the
Like-
liberals hosting this event. That's what
I believe it.
All right, I wish
Brand-
Coco was here, but she's not. So I'll explain what's perfectly wrong with this picture.
Okay.
If you're going to use a belt, that should have been up at his shoulder.
Correct.
No,
but it's
not
not.
Not to
not-
hold down the pressure
bandage.
pad.
And you
It's really
shouldn't be
there to stop
smiling.
circulation.
You shouldn't be smiling either.
It's like when we had the some of those riots. I think it was BLM or Antifa or whatever was going on over there in Chaz, and some dude had a scrape on his knuckle, and they started fucking putting a tourniquet on his arm.
Yeah,
He might have got an infection though.
Well, they were only they were just a little off. They should have started putting it around his neck. But hey,
yeah.
that's just me. That's just me.
I think
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medic, and I don't
think
play
they
one on
did.
the radio.
I think they did a few of them, but that was mostly peaceful.
Yeah, there you go.
but yeah, Henry though, like Ren and I, we have dragged these motherfuckers on Twitter with our veteran friends like so many times, and they are a gift that keep on giving.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah, exactly like this. And here's we already saw that picture. There's more of them out here, and they're just, good Lord, what in the hell are you doing? Putting a tourniquet belt on, number one. No. You take the fucker immediately to the ER. Put a pressure on it and take him to the ER.
I mean, you'd think they'd at least have Israeli bandages with them. Just saying.
You'd think.
Or
An
multicolored
Israeli
duct tape.
bandage would have.
With Lucas Kuntz being a Marine lieutenant colonel.
Right.
Just throwing that out there.
Well,
my Josh Holloway says my grandmother was a better shot than Lucas Kuntz.
That's my current senator, because this is in my area. This is in my area, like within an hour and a half drive of me.
I like what Clay Martin said. The correct way to apply a tourniquet to a news reporter is to save it for a real emergency.
Yeah,
there you go.
Makes sense to me.
But PH, I'm a reporter.
Yeah, people.
No, you're a veteran that's fighting the reporters. That's
Okay,
the way I look at it.
All righty. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Here's here it is. Yeah, that's a fucking waltz. Okay, they've had way too much fucking fun.
What are they doing on the ground? They're reading the manual how to do it.
I don't have any fucking idea. Of course, this is Waltz trying to
Elmer Fudd.
load his thing. They had too much fun. They had too much fun.
I was looking at this picture. I'm like, what kind of first aid and medic bag do you have where it's in like a not even a Ziploc baggie? It's like they bought it for optics, and then they opened it when this happened, and no one knew exactly what to do.
Elmer Fudd.
Well, Coco's back. Excellent. Welcome back, Coco. Glad you're back for this.
Hello.
We're talking about the kill shot.
On the reporter?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We thought he was gonna get dead. So they had to put a tourniquet. They had to put a tourniquet around his neck.
It was almost a great day for journalism.
Yes, it was almost.
I mean, they became the story, and if I honestly, with the photos that are out there, you've got fucking what? I think I counted 6, almost, what was it, like a half-pound tub of tannerite on the table?
Yeah.
Right? So you've got tubs of tannerite fucking on the table. You're 15 feet probably from steel targets that can ricochet back.
Mm-hmm.
And you set off one of those tubs of tannerite, you set off the rest of these motherfuckers. Like, it's a walking fucking lawsuit. You know that newspaper is like, okay, you shot our fucking reporter, and now we want some money.
You didn't blow them up, so we'll give you a break on that one.
You didn't blow them up, and you didn't blow yourselves up. Congratulations.
But the ghost of Ukraine was there. You know that big badass,
God, right? The ghost of fucking Ukraine, the one, the guy that flew fucking planes in Ukraine, and it was
the
all
ghost of Kiev.
The ghost of Kiev, that's right. All the fucking stories. You've got the Malcolm Nance, you've got the Adam Kinzinger, you've got the fucking James Vasquez that was supposedly fighting in Ukraine, where he was actually getting his ass beat by some midget in fucking New York on the subway.
What?
That he picked a fight with. Oh my God, yeah.
I gotta see that. I love
it. And then, I mean, look at the fucking setup. I'm as a corpsman, I'm looking at this shit, and I'm like, no. Who fucking sets up shit like this, and you're right in front of the fucking target? And why the goddamn scope?
I love this one here. This is fucking funnier than hell. Hey, Manson man, my offer still stands for Marine-led weapons safety training before you get your next gun. Might just keep you out of prison before election day. Jesus Christ.
Well, this is a bit awkward. Right before election day.
Christ. This is okay. I'm sorry, but this is just as bad as Dick Cheney shooting that guy in the face.
Here's the sad thing. This guy was a Marine.
Yeah, I know.
And he's taking fucking lessons from Kinzinger, who's Air Force. He's fucking, come on. That's your weapons safety expert, Kinzinger?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go run around the house with fucking scissors? Your odds are so much better.
your odds are better.
Man, it's like that Air Force medic that was trying to lecture me about forms, and said that she had more hours in combat. And I just started bursting out laughing. I'm like, you can measure your time in combat in hours? Like, that's cute.
You don't have to be lonely at TrumpHaters.com.
Oh, is that the one that I posted?
Yes, it is. I wasn't gonna out you.
Oh, that was me. Yeah. Dude, I'm fucking having fun. I even tagged the fucking Kremlin on this shit. I'm like, please come and take him. He's broken. We don't want him.
Yeah.
I've been trying to fucking sell Kinzinger to fucking Russia forever. They won't take him.
I've seen some good ones. Someone photoshopped Tim Walz in there trying to load his shotgun.
Well, that story has changed. You know that story has changed now, right?
Yeah, that he was trying to unload.
He was trying to unload it.
Yeah, but you can still count 5 shells, which is a federal crime for migratory foul.
Yes, it is. But that was the
That's
original.
Actually an international crime because there's treaties about that shit.
But what in God's name are they playing with down there on the ground?
That's their first aid kit.
Is that their first aid?
No, they didn't even have a first aid kit. They didn't have a trauma kit. They didn't have a jump bag. They didn't have a fucking they had nothing. That shit he had in his fucking car and he pulled out. And the reason why put a fucking belt on that, it's a through and through. And then you don't even take the motherfucker to the hospital.
Yeah,
you
that's
shot him.
You know, that's what I was screaming. What the fuck are you doing? You know, pack the wound, take him to the hospital right now. Don't wait.
Get him a fucking tetanus shot. Let him irrigate the fucking wound. Let him clean it out. Make sure that the fucking round's still not in there.
Yeah.
Lord help me. I mean, it's a walking fucking lawsuit. This is who the left, all these gun grabber idiots need to go after. This idiot.
Oh yeah.
And
that's my new tactic is anytime someone mentions, oh, liberals have AR-15s too, I'm dropping that fucking picture. Be like, oh yeah, like the time a senatorial hopeful shot a reporter on accident because of a ricochet because y'all don't practice gun safety.
Oops.
Flip the image where Kinzinger's like aiming it at the reporter and the reporter's shot. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that range, and that is like I think Panda showed ran my pistol range.
Yeah,
my bunkhouse. It's not even that short. Like, it's like what the fuck?
Okay. Now let's be real here. Okay, there is a way to safely shoot steel at a short range.
Yeah,
there is. You angle it at about 30 degrees.
Or you get those swivel ones that when you hit it, the still target moves and turns.
Yeah, but you've still got a little bit of bounce back, and we lost Henry, but that's okay. But you still have a bit of bounce back even on those. But
no.
You know,
the ones we have on our short rifle range, they spin, but they're made out of cast iron, not like tempered steel. So something happens to where they can't spin, they'll break instead. Like they make targets for that, but those aren't those targets.
But here's the thing: you're shooting that close, and you've got that many people out there. You make sure that they're way the fuck off the right and left lateral limits. So if there's any blowback or there's any ricochet, they're not getting fucking hit. I mean, how many?
You mean? Are we ready on the left? Are we ready on the right?
Live
Firing
fire.
line is ready.
Right. Live fire, and let people fucking know.
Yep.
I mean, you guys know fucking going in those fucking berms and you're fucking holding up those targets up in Quantico or whatever, and you're lifting that shit, and the fucking ricochet is coming off that berm, and you're like, Jesus Christ, this is how I fucking die, right?
that was supposed to teach you that.
Yeah, and it was like, and this is how I'm gonna die. This is how I'm gonna die. Great, awesome, and it's like, are you not trying to hit the fucking target? Like,
I know one thing.
It, but
I would not do a live buddy rush with these motherfuckers. Like, I would refuse to.
I'd be scared to do Overwatch.
Hell, I'd be afraid to be behind them.
I actually want to pull.
I don't want to be in the same fucking county or state. I feel bad for you there, Renegade.
I'm still waiting on fucking Wall's fucking FOIA request that I did, but you know what? I'm willing to do one on fucking Kuntz to see what his rifle scores are, because his ass never fucking qualled. I fucking qualled higher than he did, and I'm fucking Navy, and I qualled under Marine Corps.
Oh my God. Sav Sav just had one of the best replies. I'm gonna send it to you, Misty. This one's worth bringing up. This is
okay.
This is gold.
It is all fucking nuts.
My scariest shit printing moment.
Oh man, let's see here now. So a bunch of chicks got together, shot still at about 4 yards with the tannerite ready to enter the chat, while you stared at a solid color with unnecessary sight, ending up pinging off, hitting a reporter in a cul-de-sac.
Oh my god!
I love Sav.
Oh, that's awesome. They were in a cul-de-sac. What?
Yeah.
Oh, this gets so much worse.
No. Misty, go back to that one picture I sent you where I was asking why is a cameraman downrange. You can see the fucking house behind him.
That is
Behind
so
all of
fucking
them.
illegal.
Oh, God. Not when you're not when you're
a politician.
Not when you're a politician, doing a photo shoot.
And it's shoot your local reporter day. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's the house right here. Right here. There's the fucking house right there.
What? No, like where I live, that's not uncommon, but we have a good mile between neighbors where we do that. So, and then we have a lot more sense. Like we're shooting with berms or like the hill. Like we have a stop that we can visually see. You can't see a stop visually behind them.
Yes, yes and no.
But that's
what's
not
on the other side of that tree line.
Oh my god!
A tree line's not a stop. Like
no,
it's not.
And by the way, it's hunting season right now. So there's that.
The funny thing is this is who the left champions as gun experts to tell us that they know more than us.
We can't have one of those because they kill lots of people. Well, evidently, that's true. We got a reporter. Jesus Christ.
But my dad has a new sign up at the family ranch. It says ban idiots, not guns.
There you go. But this picture here just fucking kills me. All right. Look at that bench. You've got almost 2 pounds of tannerite there. Don't know. I don't know what's in the coffee can, whether it's even more tannerite. There's a
that is enough to explode that entire cul-de-sac and not put a nice dent in it.
Yeah.
And
look at the dust cover.
Everybody there. Oh my god.
Oh god, he's got one of those laser dust covers,
yes,
doesn't he, with the flag on
it. For 15 feet. He's shooting short. Oh my god.
I wonder if he's compensating for anything.
I don't know, but
did I go there? Oh,
my dick is bigger than his.
And you can throw yours at people.
And mine's pink.
And yours is woohoo.
Oh my god.
That looks like a setup. My dad set up for us when we were kids for our Daisy rifles or Daisy BB.
Oh,
well,
somebody did tag Daisy rifles, by the way, on that shit.
Well, the thing is, that little range would have been perfect for Daisy rifles, or airsoft, or some other crap.
Like a 22.
Not a 22. Not a 22.
Like a 22 pistol. It wouldn't have the velocity.
Maybe, but Yeah, I'm
22. I could see it, but I don't like the street still with 22.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have had fucking Tannerite sitting out in the fucking open on the goddamn fucking table. That's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, things that go boom in the night. Yeah. Okay. How many of you have shot Tannerite? I never have.
It's awesome.
It's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I never have. I've always wanted to, but I don't. I live out here in the middle of the desert. I can go anywhere and do it, but
it is awesome. But I would advise, depending on how much you plan on blasting, make sure, even if you think you live on a large enough piece of property, let your neighbors know, because it's loud.
It's boom.
Yeah, it's
well,
fucking loud.
What I thought about doing, okay, is packing it into the back of a few clay pigeons, and then shooting the clay pigeons from downrange and watching the clay pigeons blow up. But I don't know. I don't even know if that would work or not. If I could get enough Tannerite in the back of it to make it worthwhile. But it's like, okay, who dinged? So has your news program come on yet there?
I mean, how would you
Ren?
even do that though? You'd have to like glue it on there, right?
Well, no, pack it tightly into a plastic bag and then tape it to the back, so it stays in there. I mean, because it's just a loose powder.
Right.
Once you have it mixed thoroughly, shaken up, mixed thoroughly, you can then transfer it into other containers. You don't have to shoot that one container.
I mean, even with a light dusting, it would do something, right?
Yeah, make a poof. I don't know. I've seen the exploding targets.
I'm so excited. I want to do this now.
I'm giving people bad ideas.
I know.
No, I'm thinking about putting some of it in one of these fucking beaver dams and shooting it.
Oh, Jesus.
Send a message.
Well, hey, we'll have more nipple covers, so that's good.
If I could salvage it, the pelts after, I don't know. But I only need one to cover the nipple, right? That's so yeah, it might work.
Yeah, pretty much. But no,
I you know what? Kinzinger is a classic grade A. Okay, so remember doing evals and you write up. So there was this one time I was like looking up, I was trying to get ideas to write up evals, and it's like I had one that it was like trying to polish a turd. He was a shitbag, and I had to figure out ways to be nice and put bullets on his fucking eval. And then I remember seeing this one, and it's like officer or what was it? Lieutenant JG so-and-so continues to strive to reach the bottom, yet impressively manages to continue to dig. Like, this was the bullet for this guy, like how bad he was.
Right.
Like, somebody clearly did not like this guy. And it was like, you can look at these bullets, and on this guy's fit rep, it was like on there. And I was like, oh my God, like, manages to strive to hit rock bottom and impressively manages to continue to dig or something. It was something of that effect. And it was just like, God, it was like, wow, you're really bad. Like,
Yeah.
And that's what I think of when I see Kinzinger. I'm like, you were that shitbag that found and hit rock bottom, and yet you still keep digging.
Here's how much of a bitch he is. Cat turd made him cry.
This is true.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that with the
imagine being so weak that somebody with a Twitter name of Cat Turd makes you shed tears.
Cry. Yeah.
I mean, and let's be honest. Cat Turd is nothing but a fucking right-wing grifter.
True.
Yeah, I have him blocked on all my accounts too.
Yeah, I don't have him blocked because he does put out some funny shit every now and again, but it's not that I feed that troll either. Yeah, but when you can be made to cry by somebody that goes by the name of Cat Turd, you're goddamn weak. I just come on, really.
Well, and then when it gets picked up by Tucker Carlson, who actually trolls the shit out of you because you're crying over a meme from Cat Turd, who now I call Cat shit, but it's just fucking funny. It shows like how small of a fucking individual you are, and it's fucking awesome. You gotta love it. But everything that this man touches turns to shit. Like, actually, his ex-fiance was an Air Force chick. She was a pilot. She was actually like fighter pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And she was pretty fucking kind of hardcore, and she dumped his ass.
Oh, Jesus.
She dumped his ass.
It was back in 06. I got called over to help instruct Air Force land nav and combat life saving because they're short-handed and they're trying to push all these flyboys through. He reminds me of those fuckers. Like, when we're teaching them how to do buddy drags, like casualty drags. They'd be like, "Oh, do we have to do that? We're going to get our uniform dirty." And then then we're supposed to do a verbal test. And this colonel was bitching and complaining. I don't remember his name. About it's too hot outside, blah, blah, blah. So we have to do the evals inside. So we're in these hallways doing the verbal testing. And I'm trying to test my group, and they kept chattering. And I said, "Hey, listen, fuckers, I'm field artillery, and I've been blown up once or twice. My hearing sucks. You have to be quiet, or else I can't hear what's going on." They'd go quiet, and then the third time I turn around, knife hands came out, and I said, "You listen, you motherfucker. I told you 3 times already. This is my last fucking time. If I have to stop right now, I'm going to fail all of you, and then you're going to have to explain to your chain of command why you failed this class." And it was the colonel. And then I turned around, maintained my composure, and just kept going. But every time I see that fucker talk, that's who I think of. It's like, ugh.
All right. Well, Henry had to leave suddenly because his internet went out. So he won't be back tonight, which is kind of a drag. Goddamn rural internet. Nobody around here would know anything about that, right?
Not at all.
No, I didn't think so.
I'm a city boy. I actually live in what's the name of a big city?
The closest big city to you would probably be Salt Lake, wouldn't it?
It is closest.
Yeah.
Big. Well, I don't know. I consider Rexburg, Idaho, a big city, but then it really.
Dude, you would consider Needles, California, with a grand total of just over 4,800 people, a big city. So,
probably.
Yeah.
Does it have a Walmart? If it has a Walmart in that county, it's a big county.
No, there's no. Matter of fact, there's no grocery store in Needles, California.
Okay, so that's your saving grace, you know.
Although I have 2 within 15 miles. So
if your population's big enough, that Walmart set up shop, you're too big for me.
So you won't be coming to visit me then, huh? That's kind of
no. You're my sister. Up. That's a different story. I brave the city for family. But,
yeah, you don't trust me. You don't want to brave. Well, maybe in the winter you do, but
I had for a while. I lived in Salt Lake, and we went up. We were visiting my mom and dad. And we're up at the family ranch. We're going home, and my mom calls Panda to see if we made it home safe, and Panda's like, "No, we just made it into Salt Lake." And my mom goes, well, how's PH doing? And she said, "He's already flipping people off and screaming."
There you go. There you go. So, any more on this fuck nut that decided to shoot reporters? Ren?
Oh, so apparently we're supposed to feel sorry because he served a tour in Iraq and two tours in Afghanistan.
Uh-huh.
And we're supposed some dipshits trying to talk shit to Josh Hawley about this. Some dude with 140 followers. And
so we're supposed to feel bad for.
And you ran away from an insurrection you fomented. Have some shame. He's trying to talk shit to Josh Hawley.
Oh, good fucking God. So we're supposed to feel shame because they broke every safety rule, firearm safety rule in the book.
All of them, and ended up tagging a reporter. And we're supposed to feel sorry for who again?
He just chose to stay there. Well, he's got bigger fucking balls than all of those idiots.
Oh God, I just noticed something.
Koontz
has his finger in the trigger guard while he's not ready to fire. It's actually aiming at, looks like another thing of tannerite at like 2 feet.
Oh, dude, screenshot that shit and fucking blow it up. Screenshot that shit.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Because, here we go. All right.
So
I've got my rifle here. I'm going to make sure it's safety first, unloaded, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, it's empty. Oh, look.
Show clear.
It's clear. I tried not to flag you guys, but here's my rifle. All right. Now I'm getting ready to fire. I'm aiming down. Notice where my finger is.
Oh, nope, never mind.
Notice where my finger is. It's straight out. It's straight down.
I mislooked at it.
But that's okay. We need to.
Yeah, we need to do an autopsy on all their pictures because that's what they'd be doing. I mean, there's probably a ton of photos.
Yeah, and I'm missing. I'm missing a foot on one of my bipods, on my bipod.
But here's the thing: treat, never keep. And that fucking Koontz should fucking know that shit. And whoever posted that he needs to go back and fucking turn into a ZGA, I was like, dude, you fucking win the goddamn internet.
That was me.
Thank you.
That was me. I told him to go find Cadre and hand over his fucking Eagle Globe in anger.
Thank you.
Because he no longer fucking deserves it.
Thank you. That fucking wins the internet. Because nope.
Y'all need to blow that one the fuck up.
I think I did. I think I did.
Oh, man.
I reposted it because I was like, oh shit.
Well, like fuck. Oh, it's like, I saw the thing where someone was criticizing their first aid and shit, and I saw the one guy's like, "Well, he was a Marine." Blah blah blah. I'm like, that doesn't mean shit because we got
he
back
shot
from,
him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving him praise for doing first aid because he shot him.
Well, that was shitty first aid, and they're like,
that was the worst. That was the worst fucking first aid ever. And God damn it, I've been out for 30 years, and I know it.
I would trust Michael J. Fox doing surgery on me more than that first aid. I would trust Michael J. Fox with a scalpel more than that first aid.
Well, we got back from this patrol in Baghdad, the BPC area. We come in, I see this FABA NCO, like, oh my God, I'm having heat. I'm a heat casualty, blah, 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 because stupid bitch, she decided she didn't need to drink water. I don't know. So other FABAs are running to her aid, and I'm a nosy motherfucker, so I walk over to see what's going on. And so they stick the catheter in her. They pull it out. I'm like, well, everything looks right. Then they take out a syringe, put saline in it, stick the needle into another catheter, squeeze it. Then they went to go stick the catheter in her arm. I said, "What the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to kill her?" Like, no, that's a no-go, Chief. Like, what the fuck? And that person's like, "I'm a combat lifesaver," and I said, "Whoever let you graduate that class needs to get bitch slapped because, fuck." Oh man, I wasn't a medic, and that made me go tick, 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 where I just wanted to punch people.
Well, I when I was in, they started the combat lifesaver program, and I had to agree that this was probably the best thing for combat arms, because we only got one doc, and he's going to be busy. So we train up one guy per one extra guy per platoon to that's not only a trigger, but can perform, advanced first aid. He's got the same equipment as Doc's got. He's got,
we
half the
kept them
training that Doc
alive
got.
until Doc could get to them.
Exactly. The only thing they didn't give us was the morphine, which was probably a good thing because we would have fucking used it.
They gave us diazepam.
Do you know how many fucking idiot? Oh my god, we had 2 medics that we sent home that like accidentally on purpose
Injected themselves with morphine.
Yes.
Sounds like a good high to me. But
this, when I was in, we weren't given morphine, but I was given diazepam self-injectors.
There you go. But
yeah,
no, but seriously, they gave us all we could use, frickin' ringers, and all we could use other stuff. And they said, practice on your buddies. Huh? Why would we do that? Best hangover cure in the world. Oh, okay. People figured that out. There we go.
No comment.
Comment, because they.
No, I'm saying no comment because allegedly there's times I put an IV in myself after a night of drinking, so I'd be hydrated.
Before it was like a big deal though. The Marine Corps ball, and when I was on INI with a active duty and reserve unit, when I was on INI, we had the Marine Corps ball, and then we'd have our fucking PFT the next fucking day.
Uh-huh.
And they do that, we want to make sure you're all not fucking shit-faced. Well, dude, we wake up drunk. And I'd fucking run that shit all fucking fueled on beer, because that's the best fucking carb to run off while you're still fucking drunk. Fucking max that shit out. And then I spend the next day, or the rest of the day, fucking hooked up to an IV, fucking me and working on the computer doing reports.
Well, we had a butter bar. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Coco.
No, it was, but I mean, at that time, it was like, that was what, 2009, 10, and then it kind of like went by the wayside, and it's like, you can't show up drunk, and it's like, but that's what we do. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, that's like combat arms tradition, right? We had a butter bar fresh out of West Point, assigned to our unit. And his first Monday run with us,
ring knockers.
We get done with the run, and he said, "This whole platoon smells like a fucking liquor store." Right, your point. Like, shut the fuck up. It's Monday. We're going to smell like a liquor store on the first run of the week.
And now that you said something, we're going to smell like a liquor store every run of the week.
I mean, that's what we did. It was just like, okay, go get shit faced. And especially like, who fucking, okay, yeah, you're holding the Marine Corps ball, and then you expect us not to get shit faced, and then fucking run this shit the next morning. And most of us did a better score while we were fucking drunk. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you're feeling
that's like us telling a bunch of artillery guys on St. Barbara's Day that we're not allowed to drink artillery juice. Like,
oh, Jesus
that's
Christ.
not going to happen. but yeah, the same lieutenant though, yeah, fuck this motherfucker, because at that time I was in charge of Fat Boy PT, and so
yay!
I took the fatties out on a run, and he drove by and he saw me smoking a cigarette, running backwards, yelling at the fatties, "Come on, fatties! I'm running faster than you while I'm smoking. I bet if there's a Twinkie in my hand, you fuckers would run faster." He went and complained to the BC. He's like, you have an NCO running in PT smoking a cigarette. That's not very professional. It's like, yeah, fuck you, dude. I'd have one of my guys at the turnaround point for the PT test with a lighter and a cigarette. So when I hit that time to turn around, I'd light up, smoke to clear my lungs a little bit more, and make it back. And I was running under 15-minute 2 miles.
We had one gunny that used to drive me nuts because he'd like run like a fucking horse, and he'd be at the halfway point, the 1.5 point, smoking a fucking cigarette, finishing it. And then, like, I'd be catching up, and he'd be like, "All right, catch you later, Doc," and fucking take off. And his score was, like, always, like, fucking 18, 20-minute fucking 3-mile run. And I'm like, this motherfucker! Oh, my God. It would drive me nuts. I'm like, how the fuck does he do this?
Now, that's doing the 2 mile in, like, 14 minutes and 30 seconds, smoking a cigarette coming through the finish line.
Not me.
That, we would. Oh, God, this is what sucked about the infantry. Sergeant Major would get a hair up his ass, and at least two or three times a month we'd be doing a low and slow for 5 to 10 miles. And by what I mean by a low and slow is it's a shuffle jog. You know, the ones that give you shin splints.
Yeah, the motivation runs. Yeah. That's what they called them. No. Artillery hit them too, and it's like I fucking hated them. Especially a guy my height. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, well, we'd call them the low and slows, and you know there'd be a whole group of us who just really did not like them at all. And we would work our way back to the end of an entire battalion's formation. And then we'd start pulling out the cigarettes out of our socks and the lighters, and we'd pass them around. And we'd all be there smoking and choking and running. Yeah. But it's not. It's just shuffle. I said, dude, you could have done this with leg shackles on. Seriously. And it was horrible. And you know, you ended up fucking up more knees, more shins, more of this, doing these long, slow, low and slows than you would just fucking run 2 miles, run 3 miles, run 4 miles, run.
I mean, well, you know that in air assault school, we could do a pace like that with a full rucksack with no problems.
We had to.
Yeah, we did.
We had to. It wasn't a choice. And every time your left foot hit the ground, you better be sounding off with air assault. By the time, Jesus Christ!
I will say, the unit that I went to at 4th NLG was not thrilled that they were getting a female corpsman, and they wanted to do a boots and utes run. I just finished from fucking Pendleton.
Did you just throw up there, Ren?
No, I have. That's why my knees and ankles are so fucked.
No, there you go.
So they're like, "Oh, we're going to teach this bitch a fucking lesson, right?" Yeah, we're going to do a boots and utes run. I'm like, okay. So I grabbed my fucking pack because I just got out of fucking field med out of Pendleton. I've been fucking running. I'm fucking broken as shit, but I'll fucking run.
Mm-hmm.
Those motherfuckers fell out. I had to run back and go grab them and bring them back to the fucking command.
Jesus Christ. Well,
the worst run I ever had to do was during family day. And the sergeant major decided this will be a good motivational day for the family and everyone to show off how badass we were.
Oh,
so we had to put the handspike through our howitzers. and 4 of us per howitzer. We had to do a 3-mile run pulling the howitzer by hand, using the handspike as a yoke. I fucking hated that guy. Like after that day, we'd always say, I have to go take a deuce and wipe my sergeant major.
There you go. Well, now you remember in airsoft school, okay? You remember day one. Okay, this is before they assigned you to a stick. This is before they assigned you to gave you a class roster. You had to pass a PT test. Number one. Oh, and by the way, this is in full gear. This is in full gear. You weren't in PTs. You were in. You had your ruck, you had your helmet, you had your freaking weapon, you had everything, and you had to pass a PT test. And
that doesn't include the rite of passage ruck.
Oh no, that's the end. That's the end. That was the end. But we're talking the very beginning where you had to do a minimum of 40 push-ups, a minimum of 40 sit-ups. You had to do a minimum of was it, I can't remember, it was 3 or 5 pull-ups because they didn't expect you to do that much. And then a 2-mile run in the standard within 14 minutes. This is in full battle rattle. By the time you were done with this, you were fucking dead. And we ended up doing something like that every single fucking day for 2 weeks. And it was airsoft school was fucking brutal. It was really fucking brutal. It was funner and shit, but it was brutal.
But oh man, like fuck though, like if you don't finish with the right of passage ruck, all that time you did was for nothing. You felt everything.
You started at day fucking 0.
I sprained my ankle 5K into that ruck.
Oof.
And I tied my boot as tight as I could, and I finished with the top of the pack. Because I'm like, fuck that. I am not going through this again. And the next day, my boot was so swollen, I had to cut it off.
I remember passing that in the middle of the pack. And I had my 2 canteens and my 2-liter were empty by the time I got there. And Jesus Christ, it was awful, man. But got pinned, and then we got to walk off. We got to walk off the pain. Walk off the pain, but we got to walk off the walk off the training grounds. And it's like, oh Lord, it was
Yeah, for me going to field med, they're like, you're a female and you're too old. And I was like, you're not going to tell me no. And they told me no only so many times. And I went through, but I did not get recycled. I refused. I was like, fuck that shit. I turned 30. I turned 30 out there as a E5. I was 30 years old. And I remember we had just finished a 5-mile run, beach run. And we stopped and I was smiling. And I remember the HM1, he was like, what the fuck are you smiling at? What are you so happy about? And I'm like, and I just kind of mentioned, like, it's not a bad way to spend my 30th birthday. Oh, the celebration of Gracie's birthday. We're all going to go build sandcastles. And we're in Area 21. So we all had to go do fucking sit-ups in the fucking water. And then we had to build a sandcastle. That meant we had to get water from the bottom of the ocean, or sand from the bottom of the ocean, and try and bring it up and build a sandcastle. All the fucking platoons. Everybody's telling me to go fuck myself. Everybody's telling me to eat shit. And they're like, sing her happy birthday. And they're like, fuck you. And oh my God. Good times.
I meant to ask you earlier. There's this female corpsman in Balad. And I got injured out on doing a convoy escort. We came back and she's like, well, I'm going to put some give them a shot of Norco and this and that, relieve the pain, and we'll evaluate them tomorrow. And so I'm sitting there, and she's like, just pull your pants down a little bit. I don't need to see your whole butt where I'm giving the shot. So I pull them down a little bit. Then she grabbed my pants and dropped them to my ankles as she gave me my shot. And then she's like, I'm sorry, I just wanted to see your butt. And then I turned around and showed her the front, like, you get a good look, and she walked away. And
that is awesome, and that was not me.
I have a meme for that.
Oh my god,
got
that
a
was
meme
not
for that.
me though. But yeah,
Armageddon!
Holy
crap!
Scissoring!
Scissoring.
Oh my god, dude! No, I was doing convoys though. I was actually one of the few female corpsmen doing convoys while I was out there. But no, that was not me.
Yeah.
I would have at least smacked you on the ass, PH, and been like,
oh,
game.
yeah, that wasn't you then. But when I got my final physical when I was getting out of the Army, though, this was in Fort Hood, and this female nurse comes in and does the turn your head and cough. So I did the turn my head and cough. I'm like, whatever. She walks out. 10 minutes later, a second female nurse comes in. Turn your head and cough. I'm like, all right. I wasn't like saying shit. Did it again. Then a third one comes in. Well, I need to do this. I'm like, two people already did it. It's like, what do you mean you need to do it again? And then as I say that to her, a male doctor walked in and goes, well, I need to check your balls and blah, blah, blah. And she scurried out. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
I dropped it in the group chat.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I really do have a fucking meme for everything.
My favorite one, though, there's this British female captain, and she would always bring me a pistachio ice cream. And one day she came out, brought me pistachio ice cream, and she was driving one of those armored Land Rovers that the British called snatches. And then my smart ass, she pulls up and I said, bloody hell, that is a beautiful snatch. Do you mind if I take a ride in it? Then she goes, it depends on which one you're talking about, love. And then I turned bright red and walked away. She goes, you forgot your ice cream. I'm like, thank you.
You got a meme for that? No, I'm kidding. No, Ren. No, stop. Son of a fucker. He's bound to term to get me booted off of Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
I don't think I actually have one for that because I don't have any ice cream memes.
Oh, thank God. Oh, Lord.
Yet.
I'll give you a minute. All right, I'm going to take a quick little break. While we do that, we're going to go hit the can, grab some more sodas and whatnot and so forth. It is the Raw. We will be right back after these very short messages.
Time Call Taxi is here for all your transportation needs, whether it's a ride to work, the store, or anywhere. Time Call Taxi is here for you. Call 928-763-1010, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Going out to paint the town red? Call Time Call Taxi and get to and from your fun in a timely and safe manner. Call Time Call Taxi, 763-1010. That's 763-1010.
Learn how to defend yourself and your loved one. Kingman Force on Force. Krav Maga. Empty hands. Edge weapons. Firearms training. Train like law enforcement with our virtual range simulator. AZCCW classes. Free gun safety classes. Our instructors are AZDPS licensed, NRA certified, and former Combat Special Forces. 3001 Stockton Hill Road, Kingman, Arizona. www.kingmanforceonforce.com.
I'm Rob Hansen.
And I'm Henry Longbreak, along with Tundra.
And KTOX 1340 AM, we are pleased to support the Mojave County Sheriff's K-9 Foundation.
The Mojave County K-9 Foundation teams with the Mojave County Sheriff Department to keep our county safer. It increases deputy safety, and the dogs are highly visible deterrents against robberies, burglaries, and drug dealing.
K-9s can save time clearing buildings. It takes less than the quarter of the time that it would take a deputy on his own.
K-9s can track juvenile runaways, missing elderly persons, fleeing suspects, and provide comfort to traumatized victims.
For more information about the Mojave County Sheriff's K-9 Foundation, or you'd like to make a tax-deductible donation or host a fundraising event that includes a K-9 demonstration, call John Sancelli at 651-270-0920 or go online at www.mcsk9f.com.
The Mojave County Sheriff K-9 Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Okay, this is the target house.
Yeah, but Jimmy, what about this here sticker?
What sticker?
Right here on the door. These premises protected by Southwest Alarm Service. 763-4331 and 753-2333.
That's just a sticker. One of these companies is going all over town giving these things out to everybody. Forget about it. If you're ever going to be any good in the burglar business, you're going to have to learn these things. Now, we're inside. You get the stuff down here, and I'll get the stuff upstairs. You know, cash, jewelry.
Jimmy, what time is it?
It's about 1 a.m. Why?
Because it looks like the sun came up outside.
You in the house. You're completely surrounded. Come out with your hands in the air.
Just a sticker, huh, Jimmy?
Southwest Alarm Service, 753-2333 or 763-4331. Because real security is more than a yard sign or a sticker. Call Southwest Alarm Service today.
Southwest Alarm has the only 24-hour locally monitored central station.
The opinions voiced on the Raw are those of the hosts and the callers and not necessarily represent the views and opinions of KTOX and Ruben Broadcasting or its advertisers. The opinions should be considered as the ramblings of raving lunatics.
You're listening to The Raw with Henry and Miss Raw, brought to you by Pirate Web Radio Productions, Ruben Broadcasting, along with KTOX 1340 AM and 92.9 FM, the Tri-State's undisputed talk leader.
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream, fuck you! Fuck you! Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill. Man, fuck Fauci. But COVID's near, it's coming to town. We gotta act quick, shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Doc does it, and they call them racist. We the people. Let's go, Brandon. We the people.
Welcome back. It is The Raw. I'm your hostess with most exclusive, Stan Hansen. We got Renegade, we got PH, and of course we got a phone number if you want to join in the fun and frivolities. 928-476-0331, 928-476-0331. Now, have you guys ever seen a Slothern 20 millimeter anti-tank rifle before? How about you, PH? Are you still out and about?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, have you ever seen one before?
A Slavic anti-tank rifle?
Slothern.
Slaughter? No.
No? Okay. Well, you're about to. Okay. Look at that fucking monster right there.
God.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
How lethal is 20 millimeter? Yes.
Well, you're going to see it versus an armored zombie torso.
Well, at least he's further than 6 yards away.
Yeah, he is. He's a lot further, and he also has a very built up berm, and I don't think there's anybody within 10 to 15 miles of him. But here it is. This is you know who Kentucky Ballistics, right?
Yeah.
You guys familiar with that? He's getting ready to shoot this 20 millimeter anti-tank rifle at a zombie torso. How lethal is 20 millimeter?
I'm gonna have to aim a little high and to the left. Okay, here we go. Oh.
You can see that round go in there.
Put a tourniquet on it.
Put a tourniquet on it.
Yeah, I think we hit the helmet. Jeez. Okay. Oh, he's got premier body armor in his face now. Looks like, oh, let me unsnap this here. Yikes. Yep. Get right there. And I believe, yeah, it looks like we hit the helmet, went through the helmet, unfortunately passed through Mr. Zombie here, went through the back of Mr. Zombie, and also clipped this and went through the back of the helmet. Yeah. That is not good. That, oh dear.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. I'm sick. So is this our new purchase?
I need one.
Yeah, I need one now
for reasons.
I want that one on the back, the 2-seater side by side.
Yeah, but you know, now let's see here. Now here's where he's getting ready to shoot the main torso.
I think I hit him.
Oof.
Boom. By the way, those were level 4 plates.
Were.
Keyword, yes, were. And that was a very expensive zombie torso.
Oh, okie dokie. Let's inspect the data. Well, for one, he's missing some parts. Looks like we did hit the armor. I may have hit a little high. Maybe not. No, I hit right there. This vest off of it. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. That's not a good sign. Before we look at him, let's look at this.
Oof.
I mean, definitely think we went through.
We need one for reasons.
Geneva suggestions.
Yeah. The Raw, you're on the air.
It's your daughter again.
It's my daughter again. My goodness gracious me. How you doing, honey?
So I need all of your votes for this.
Okay.
Right.
So there's only 3 of us now. So what are we voting on this time?
Casey and I have saved a kitten.
I'm sorry, what?
Casey and I have saved a kitten, and Simone really likes her.
Okay. So What are you gonna do?
I'm wondering if I can have this sweet baby girl at your at the house, or I can keep it here. And whenever I need, whenever the maintenance say, "Oh, we need to have to look around the house," I can always hide it at your house.
I honestly, I think I cannot put that to a group chat. I think you and I need to talk about this face to face when yeah, I understand, honey.
No, I mean, Casey and I already fall in love with her. You're gonna fall in love with her. She will sit on your lap. She is sitting on my lap right now.
Okay, number one, where did you find the kitten?
In the bush. She came up to us.
Okay.
Do
you suppose it belongs to somebody there?
No, she is skinny, and I mean skinny.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, honey. You and I will talk about this tomorrow afternoon. Okay.
I want to keep her here until she gains weight.
No, we'll talk about this tomorrow afternoon. I will not put this to a group vote. All right.
What's up, Panda? Okay, I need to handle something real quick.
You go ahead, but we'll talk about this tomorrow afternoon. Okay, kiddo.
It's just because Simone really actually likes her, and I was afraid. Like Casey and I, we've been seeing this cat for the last.
That's good, honey. But we'll talk about this tomorrow afternoon. Okay.
I just hate it when she is about 13 weeks, and you know how I am with.
I know how you are with animals and kittens and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! I know how you are, and that's fine. But we'll talk about this tomorrow afternoon. Okay.
I just know you're gonna. She's a baby.
All right. I'll come over. We'll talk about it tomorrow afternoon. I love you.
I really want to keep her.
I love you.
Can we keep her?
Bye.
Yeah, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow.
Yes, you will wait until tomorrow. Love you, kid. Bye-bye. 855-928-4760-331. I think she's tied one on tonight. What do you guys think?
I think so too.
Yeah, so do I. She was slurring her words there. Anyway, I found that kitten. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
I was like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. Panda's like, what did I do? I don't need you. I'm like, yes, you do.
don't worry about it. I canceled the group vote and said, you and I will talk about this tomorrow afternoon. I love you. Goodbye. But no buts. We'll talk about this tomorrow afternoon. Oh God, I'm going to hear about it at 3 a.m. I swear to fucking God, I am. So, what kind of reasons do you need a 20 millimeter anti-tank gun for?
Yes.
No, what reasons?
Yes.
I don't need a 20 millimeter. I need a 105.
So now we've narrowed it down to what town in Missouri this happened is in, and it's not a very big town.
Oh shit. Okay.
At
Updates.
It happened in Holt, Missouri, about 40 minutes north of Kansas City, northeast, off of I-35.
Okay, well, at least it was rural.
Ish.
God damn it. Yeah. You know, I hope that every 2A group out there gets a hold of this and absolutely hammers them with.
I've been seeing that they are, but they're trying to play the vet card. They're like, and it's like, no.
No, the vet card doesn't fucking work. I'm sorry. You know, I have to go. I have to go with Renegade on this. You need to go turn in your globe.
That's what I said. We don't claim you. Like
you did say that, right, Ren?
Yeah.
You need to go turn in your Eagle and Globe.
Yeah.
You are now a former Marine. We do not claim you. Jesus Christ. Okay. Have either of you personally had a negligent discharge?
No.
No.
I've had a hang fire, but that doesn't count because I did the right thing and kept it aimed down range.
Right.
It went click, then went bang a couple seconds later. So no, I did not.
Okay. PH?
No, I never had a negligent discharge. The dumbest thing I ever did, I was teaching Panda how to shoot a 5.56 when I was teaching her how to shoot. And this is when I lived down in Salt Lake. So we drove out into the desert to do some shooting. The wind was blowing, so I put some rocks in the cardboard box we're using as a target. And she was shooting, and the cardboard box turned a little bit, and she adjusted her aim and shot. And then I felt the ricochet go between my arm and my torso.
Oh, good Lord.
And I'm like, ooh, I know what that feeling is. And I said, ceasefire. We have to adjust and do this a little bit smarter. But that was me being stupid, thinking, all right. But we were a lot farther away than what they were shooting, too. And I mean, it was like, what? It was 75 yards out.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, oh, whatever, a little rock. I don't give a fuck. Well, I never done that again.
Well, you know, one of my favorite things to do is to go out early in the morning as far as I can in the desert, and I call it making rocks say ow. But they are rocks over 100 meters away.
No.
And
well, I thought 75 yards is good enough, but I didn't count on. I should have called the ceasefire when the cardboard box moved and Panda adjusted to shoot at the target, and I saw the angle I was at from that. But you know, I had a retard moment, and I was lucky.
Yeah, you were lucky.
I was lucky on that retard moment, but guess you never had a retard moment like that again. I mean,
well, is try not to kill each other. I mean, that's the entire thing.
As negligent discharge, no, never had one. I saw a lieutenant. I see more officers in the military have NGs than anybody else.
No, it's because they know more than we do.
Yeah.
We had a captain when I was working at the Army, the actual S4, the S4 officer. She was getting off of armed duty, put her M9 in the clearing barrel, pulled the trigger, and there was a bang.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But at least it was in the clearing barrel. So I still don't count it as an ND. We just had to do a bit of paperwork for it because that's why the clearing barrel is there.
You know, the only arms room or the only barracks that I saw my entire time in the Army that had a clear barrel was with the fucking MPs.
And that might be just because they might be going back to, like, if they're PMO, because the Marine Corps does it different. We have two different groups of MPs. We have PMO, which is your law enforcement, and then you have field MPs, which is more your convoy security,
right.
Deployment security, stuff like that. So I could see that, like, if you're on PMO and in the PMO barracks, and you're just, you're on lunch, and you just go back to the barracks to go to the bathroom or something, obviously you're going to check your gun, clear it, go back about your business.
Right.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, well,
I mean, then again, I had a handgun in my wall locker, so.
But like
statute of limitations is over with that one, so we're not worried about that.
And they don't know my fucking name.
But the clearing barrels, I still count those as NGs because like this one pisses me off. There was a female lieutenant like Rans. We got done with doing a convoy escort. She walks up to the clearing barrel, puts her M9 in, pulls, ejects the round, but she never removed the magazine.
Right.
Ejects the round, pulls the trigger, boom. Has this look on her face, ejects the next round, pulls the trigger, boom. And I said, ma'am, you have to remove the magazine first. And then she yelled at me and sent me and my team to remedial weapons training. And we weren't the ones who had the NG. She was the one who fucking did that, but we had to go to remedial weapons training on the M2, Mark 19, 249, 240 Bravo, all of our shit because of this fucking cunt. And did she ever go? No. And this is the same bitch that sent me to remedial pen flare training. Fuck.
Did you, Ren, have you ever heard this story? Oh God. Okay. Tell about tell us about the pen flare. Now, mind you, a pen flare, okay, is about this long, about just about a foot. It's yeah, about that big around. All right, and to fire it, you smack it on a hard surface.
The pen flares I'm talking about, they were newer. They're like the size of a pen, and you screw a flare cartridge in the top, and you pull back a spring, and you let it go, and it shoots this little flare the size of a pen out. And
okay,
they're
well,
shit.
you know, you got to remember my dates of service were a long fucking time ago. We had bigger shit and better shit, but you know, still the same thing.
Well, and these things are shit because sometimes you'd shoot one and it would just putter like 3 feet in front of you, and it's like fuck, and you have to reload another one. But so I was on guard duty that night. We had 2 dismounts low crawling towards our fob through this field, and we could see them with the thermals. So we're yelling on the blowhorn like, "I see you, motherfucker! Get the fuck out of here!" And they're still hiding like, "I don't think you can see us." So I shine a spotlight on them. I see you right fucking there. Still nothing. They're pretending we don't see him. So I go to shoot the first pen flare at him, and it putters out and lands like 4 feet in front of me. I'm like, fuck. So I load up the second one. I shoot it right in their direction. They take off running. And because of the way shit was, I had to call in that I shot a pen flare because we had to keep account of everything we had. And then they went to charge me for unauthorized use of deadly force. And then they decided to drop the charges, and I got sent to remedial pen flare training. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they tried to tell me that but yeah, when they said unauthorized use of deadly force because they were dismounts, you should only be able to shoot them at vehicles. The guy that was with me goes, "Oh no, my chief was going to cause minor lacerations and third-degree burns." And I said, well, then fuck it. If shooting a pen flare is equal to a tracer, I'm just going to shoot a tracer round next time. Like, fuck this shit. And they're like, oh, no. This lieutenant's just being full of shit. We're not going to court-martial you. He's like, but he is going to go to remedial pen flare training. So the next day, before I went out on a patrol, I had to go 30 minutes early to shoot a pen flare up in the air to show him I could operate a pen flare.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus
you gotta be
Christ.
fucking kidding me.
Why in fucking God's name, on God's green earth? Okay, you are saddled up with $150,000 worth of weaponry, and you've got low crawling insurgents. They're just probably trying to play tag, see how far they can get before they get noticed, and seriously noticed. But they're a threat because they're there on an intelligence run.
Well, a lot of times what they would do too, they'd low crawl into that field and they'd take pop shots at our towers and stuff to see what our security response was to it. Like, there's so many bullet holes in our fucking towers and everything from that shit. Like, it was a game to them.
Like I said, it's intelligence gathering. This is exactly what it is. And you know, what was command trying to do? Give away the fucking secrets?
Oh, no. This is the same command, mind you. Sergeant Major Jacobs of the 101st Field Artillery. Yeah, you motherfucker. I'll never forget your fucking ass. This same motherfucker, our chargers went down for our thermal scopes. Those batteries. And he's like, well, it's not high priority, blah, blah, blah. So we were there for 5 days without any night equipment because all the batteries were dead. We had no way to charge them. They did pop shots at us at the tower when I was on guard duty. He comes running up the tower. Where are you shooting back? I'm like, because I can't fucking see him, and there's a village between me and the fucking people that took a pop shot at us. He's like, well, that's what your thermal scope's for. I'm like, it doesn't work. You remember you said it's not a priority for us to have batteries for this shit right now? Fuck you. Like, oh, fuck. And so I will say this now, because fuck you, motherfucker. You can't do shit about this. So the first sergeant got sick of this guy's fucking shit. And he said to me, he goes, hey, Chief, are you on guard duty tonight? I'm like, yeah. Hey, keep an eye out on the porta-johns. This was a day before the porta-johns were cleared out. So they've been sitting there a week in the desert. He's like, if Sergeant Major goes to the porta-john, let me know. I'm like, all right. And I'm watching. Sergeant Major comes out, goes in the porta-john. I said, the Eagle has landed. Then I hear, rum, and it was a Gator side-by-side, and there's the first sergeant. Rams right in the porta-john. It flipped like 3 times and landed on the fucking on the door. There's these people running out, scrambling, and then and I'm just like, oh, this is so fucking awesome. And but yeah, he trusted me enough. He knew I wouldn't say shit about what happened. Yeah, but yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
So was it dark when they got hit?
It was sunset. It was getting dark. And a week's worth of shit and piss in there.
God, I don't know, man. Jesus Christ, man. You know, we don't have thermals. Our night gear's down. I guess it's not a high priority.
The first sergeant blamed it on the Ugandans that were using the fob with us. That's what made it even better.
And that works because they generally don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because I've heard the stories of the ANA.
I saw two of them just full on dump a 249 and a full mag from a M4 at 2 dismounts and missed. They shot 160 rounds total at 2 dismounts and fucking missed.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just like, well, that's one army I'm not scared of.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost wish that these people that have been denigrating U.S. veterans all day, calling us baby killers, calling us like this guy who at just a few minutes ago said, I'm sure blowing up children really saved my rights that are being taken away by our government across the states. I really wish that these motherfuckers were tuning in and listening to this right now.
That would require effort on their part.
It would require effort on their part. But the thing is, I really wish that people could fucking listen to this shit. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking difficult. It's really easy to see that there are 3 human beings up here. 3 human beings. We have a Marine and 2 Army vets. We would be much happier if we didn't wake up in the middle of the fucking night.
Well, these people don't understand. I got so used to mortar attacks, so fucking used to them, that I was sleeping. A mortar hit close enough to our chew. It shook it. and we heard debris hit the side of it. I looked over at my buddy. I saw he was okay. He was looking over at me. He saw that I was okay, and we sat there quiet for a little bit to hear if there was more mortars or not. There wasn't. And then he said, "Was that a mortar?" And I said, "Our fat ass fell out of his bunk," and we both started laughing and fell asleep and went right back to sleep. Or another time, I was walking out of the chow tent. I walk out, I light up a cigarette. As I'm lighting up the cigarette, a mortar hits, just boom, like not that far from me. I heard shrapnel go right past my head. And I just look up, I'm like, damn, that one was close. And then I hear like people scream. I see these people laying down on the ground. I turn and look at them. I'm like, "Are you new here?" And they're like, "Fuck you." And I'm just like, "Oh no, you got that used to it." I mean, they fucked with us so bad. And then we had these fucking rules like they'd shoot at us from mosques, but we couldn't shoot back because we can't damage the mosque. I'm like, fuck that. You know, it's like they don't hold the mosque sacred, so why should we? You know? And like, oh.
And then they want to bitch about war crimes.
Right.
Precisely. You know,
because as soon as it becomes a point of attack, it no longer has protections by Geneva or Hague. It is now a valid military target.
Yep.
Drop a JDAM on the son of a bitch.
They shot at us from schools. They shot at us from mosques. They would have 8-year-old kids throwing incendiary grenades off of overpasses into the gunner hatch of our Humvees and shit. It's like, yeah, fuck you self-righteous fucks. You have no idea what that shit's like. And why I will look at them and call them goat fuckers, not blink twice. And there's some fucked up shit. It's like, holy crap. And sorry, I should have said that.
You're fine. You're you know what? Fuck it, PH.
I don't want to get you in trouble for my mouth.
Look at my fucking picture. I've got my goddamn knife hand out now.
But fuck, man.
You have the fucking right to be pissed off. You have the right to be fucking angry. You have the right to let every one of these motherfuckers out here who have never fucking picked up a rifle, never fucking raised their hand in an oath, know the kind of fucking shit we had to go through to make sure that these motherfuckers didn't land on your goddamn fucking doorstep.
But the thing is like these fuckers, they say all this shit, and it's like, no, I mean, we did so much fucking shit. Holy crap. My mom would send me care packages just to give to the kids in the local villages by the FOBs or the outposts I'd be at. I mean, I had like 14-year-old girls drawing pictures of our wedding because that's how much they liked us. I mean, but it was the fucking Sharia law loving piece of shit motherfuckers that terrorize the Middle East. They fucking terrorize it. And these people, they have no morals. They have no fucking soul. They are the fucking enemy, and fuck them. Everything that these fucking pieces of shit got, they fucking deserved. You know?
I understand.
And it's like, fuck. I mean, these people would put bombs on women and have the women running up with babies saying, "Please help my baby's hurt." And when soldiers would go up to help the baby, blow up the baby, the mom, and the soldiers. Yeah, fuck them. You want to talk about war criminals? You want to talk about baby killers? Talk about the fuckers that use kids as shields and as weapons. And that's the progressive left here in the United States, like in the riots of 2020. Mothers are going out with their babies and their small kids and putting them as human shields between them and the cops, while the fucking cowards were standing behind the women and children and throwing grenades, mortar fireworks and shit into the police. These people are soulless cowards, and that's the way I fucking see it. So when they call me whatever they call me, it actually doesn't affect me, because I'm like, you have no moral ground to stand on. You can go fuck yourself. I'm just going to mock you because I know you're a coward little bitch who will hide behind a school, who will hide behind a mosque, who will hide behind women and children, because you are a cowardly bitch.
There you go. Ren, got anything to add?
I'm seeing more and more memes. Oh, shit. I got to get a dog in.
I hear you. But, PH, let's take a look at some of these pictures here. Are you there? Yeah, there you are. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at that one guy low at the red. He pointed right at the Tenorite. I'm noticing that right off the bat.
Yeah. But this is going to be a zoom in.
Oh man, if I was cadre there, I would be smacking that. I would be turtle fucking them with my Kevlar helmet.
There you go. There you go.
Misty knows what a turtle fuck is.
I've got a Kevlar. I've got a Kevlar right up here. Let's bring it down.
There's this
musty as fuck.
There's this private fucking up, and I said, "You know what it sounds like when two turtles fornicate?" He goes, "No, what?" And I took my Kevlar helmet and smacked him on his. He's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Now you do."
Now you do, yeah. That's a common joke. But look at this motherfucker right here. Seriously. Boom. What the fuck?
I mean, that is a big scope for such a small range. And
yeah.
And there's no way that zeroed in for that distance. It's zeroed in for a lot farther.
Hell no, it's not.
I bet you that motherfucker's never zeroed in a rifle before.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But let's take a look at my rifle again. Yep, clear it. Make sure it's clear. Yeah, safety checks. Blah 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 blah. All right, it's all clear. Now we've got my setup here. All right. Now I have a dot right here, and then I have a 3-power extension on it.
Yeah,
magnifier that I can swing over. That is more than more than I need for a 5.56, especially with a long rifle. That's more than I need. I can accurately hit targets at 400 plus meters. I don't need a $1,000 fucking 10-power scope on a 5.56.
I can't say shit because that's what I have a 1 to 10 on my 20-inch AR-15. But it is a variable optic.
Oops.
Yeah.
I need to get
I have a 1 to 10 that I got on sale. It's originally I got it for like 80% off as a promo, but I don't have anything to put it on yet. So it's just sitting collecting dust. But I'm just like, fuck at that price. 80% off.
That little setup there cost me $300. The red dot and the magnifier.
Yeah.
About $300. 150 for each piece. What was it? And it's mid-tier. Seriously, it's mid-range, mid-tier stuff.
So it's military grade.
Don't insult Misty's shit guns like that.
What's that?
Misty's rifle is significantly better than anything I had in my cage.
Well,
it doesn't wobble because I've gone through like 4,000 different people's hands.
Well, that's not exactly true because that is a Smith and Wesson, and it does wobble a little.
A little,
Yeah, the Smith and Wessons are
rattle it.
Yeah, the Smith and Wessons aren't that bad.
This is a very nice rifle. I have about 5,000 rounds down through that barrel. I figure I can put another 5 to 10 down it before I need to get a barrel replacement.
I won't forget the day I had to duct tape my upper to my lower for about like a couple weeks.
we had to talk about that one night at a late night of the oopsie kit that we all used to have, and Jesus Christ!
Oh no, it got worse.
Of course it did.
So
what got worse?
The picture where you can see how close they are. It looks like someone was shooting 50 BMG.
Oh no! What?
Okay, you're gonna need to share that if you can.
It was that first link I sent you.
No way. No.
They're next to the bolt action.
They are.
I can't do anything but laugh.
Okay.
Because if you're shooting 50 BMG, you're wasting.
Which one?
Right next to the bolt action. They're on the table on the right hand side. Look at the pile of brass. That is not 308.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They're towards the corner of the table.
Right, yeah, right in here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saving this off. Oops, I'm wrong fucking there we go.
Just
fucking hell. I was at an M2 range to qualify, and they had the vehicle pop-up targets.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
50. Someone's like, oh, just a couple feet away, there's shotguns.
That's not a shotgun shell.
No.
I'm looking for the 50 BMG. Where the hell is it?
Unless I don't have it on the table.
No, there's a fishing reel on the table.
Yeah, there's a fishing reel right here. You know what? I'll tell you what. I don't think there was a 50 BMG there, but I do think this was dressed for a fucking photo op.
Yeah.
Here, let's just put some empty brass out here. Make it look like we're doing some real man shit.
As we shoot a reporter.
Oh, and
as we shoot a reporter.
Hey, Misty. The table right there in front of that big white jug looks like a coffee jug. Where's the stock on that rifle? Or if that's a pistol.
That is a short barreled rifle. That's a pistol.
So they took the brace off for the photo op.
That's one of those things that they've been trying to make illegal.
Well, so are AR-15s. Yeah, here's a fucking table full of them.
Yeah.
And Kinzinger and Coons are both holding one.
Yeah.
One's holding it low at the ready at the Tenorite,
Yeah.
That's a DPMS.
There we go, right there.
See, it looks like his finger's in the trigger guard, but I can't fucking tell.
No, I'm going to say it's outside of the trigger guard right there.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it's outside of it. But
that's a DPMS stock.
Yeah.
Aren't these illegal?
No.
I thought they made those illegal.
No, it's just a bipod. A vertical
That's not
bipod.
a bipod. That's a grip.
It's a grip.
No,
but
like there's a button on the back.
back.
There's two little legs that drop out of the fucking bottom.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
It's that stupid little grip pod thing that we had in the fucking military.
Didn't have it.
They're shit.
But that's a rifle, so a vertical foregrip is fine. I have one on one of my rifles that I acquired.
Now if it was put on a pistol, then there'd be issues.
That you got completely legally through legal means. Absolutely.
No, I legally got it from the legal getting place.
Yeah.
But now if he put that foregrip on that whatever that is without a stock, which appears to be a fucking pistol, yeah, now it's in any other weapon.
What the fuck is what the fuck is this thing right here?
I don't know.
A flashlight.
A flashlight.
But you can tell they're super fud with it because they didn't modify their AR-15s really at all, except to make them look fucking stupid, like in Kinzinger's case with that big fuck off scope. I wish I could see what power that's a double-digit power.
Yes, it is.
He has it. Yeah,
he has it at 16 power.
Jesus fucking Christ! I want to reach out and touch it
because that's not the shape of a 2. He has it at 16 power for a target that's 6 fucking yards away.
Yeah.
And it's stamped as shit.
Let's take a look at these targets here. Yeah, no wonder somebody got hurt.
Like at first, I thought those were tin cans, and I'm like, well, if they're shooting tin cans, but then I saw no, there's still plates mounted to the sawhorses. Like,
yeah,
there's no give. There's no give at all in those plates. You don't. Fuck. If there's no give on your plate, you don't want it anywhere closer than 100 meters, depending on what round you're using.
It's completely fucking stupid. Completely fucking stupid. But you know what, guys? We're out of time. And I want to, I'll tell you what. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been totally fucking awesome. I got to have you on again and again and again. And to everybody else out there, hey, do me a huge favor. Would you go off to the raw.locals.com, sign up for a free account, and so you will know when we are live. And that includes all the weekend shows and everything else. We'll see you Saturday, 3 p.m. at KTUX 1340 AM on the Miss Rob Hanson radio program. But here's the big but. Go out there and make the world a better place. We'll see you later. Definitely love you. And guys want to say bye?
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
All right. We'll see you. We'll see you this weekend. It is the Raw.
Just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
Avast ye scallywags, it's another pirate production. Are you experiencing shortness of breath, erratic heart rates, cold sweats, loss of hair, uncontrollable urges to scream, low testosterone, and the desire to drink soy lattes and color your hair blue? Every time you hear a name, then you may suffer from Trump derangement syndrome or TDS. There is a cure for you. Call 1-555-RED-PILL and we will ship you out a bottle of our high dose of reality. Just one dose and all your symptoms will disappear like it was magic. But really, it's science. Our crack team of trained specialists have spent years developing this one-shot pill that will make your life magical again. Side effects may include chest hair growth, the ability to walk by a woman and get her pregnant just by being within 10 feet, getting a job and keeping a job, moving out of your parents' basement, the desire to own a firearm, including high-capacity magazines filled with freedom seeds, lower taxes, and sudden fits of happiness and joy. Call 1-555-RED-PILL. That's 155-RED-PILL today and start living the American dream.